I am live and in charge here on Sunday. After working at Robbie's with Get Swamped, he decided that it would be a conflict of interest if I continue to work there. So if you watched the videos earlier this week, I quit. I was going to leave What the Hales, go work for Get Swamped or Get George and feed the baby lemurs. So what I've decided to do, since I was a conflict of interest, I was going to come back to What the Hales, fire Jeremy, and change the channel to What the George. What the George. I hope you guys like the name. It was pretty cool. Whoa. Where did you come from? I fired you.
Can I work?
I done fired you.
Can I work?
Look who decided to show up.
I didn't show up.
Look who decided to just intrude on my parade.
Wait. What if what? What the George? What if we sing What the George?
If you've noticed, I haven't had the time to change the logo yet. It still says What the Hales.
Why?
But stay tuned. I'm going to change it to What the George.
You are going to change it?
Mm-hmm. I just need to come up with the new design.
I worked so hard. But it is what it is. If I said if you love What the George, type What the George
in the chat.
Apparently she's back and I'm fired.
I'm back.
If you love What the George, type What the George.
It wouldn't be the same without us.
Excuse me, what was that?
What the Hales or What the George wouldn't be the same without either of us.
If you love What the George and you also eat porridge. If you love What the George, type What the George
in the chat.
They love it.
If you love What the George, type What the George. If
They
you
love the
love
name.
What the George, type What the George. If you love What the George and you also eat some porridge. You got something better? Seriously, you got something better?
No.
If you love What the George, type What the George.
Welcome, everyone.
What the George.
Happy Sunday fun day, everyone.
What a crazy week.
What do you mean a crazy week?
Crazy week.
Am I back on?
Well, I mean, you kind of barged in and kind of helped yourself back.
You can't fire me, woman. You can't fire the boss.
Who's the boss?
You are.
That's what I thought.
That's
what I thought.
You are.
Welcome back to our weekly Sunday live stream where you guys get to hang out with us live. If you're watching it right now,
get to hang out with you.
Yes, we all get to hang out with each other.
Even if you're dead, you're hanging out with us live. If you're dead, we're hanging out with you regardless. You can't do nothing about it.
That just sounded really weird.
All right, dad jokes. They're not all good. They can't all be good.
I do have a couple of announcements to make.
You have announcements?
Well, just one.
Okay.
One announcement.
I'm good with that.
If you guys,
since you are the boss now and you took over,
if a lot of you are dying to know who won the super chat war last week.
But you're going to have to back up a little bit because George and I had a competition. Who was the better thrifter? Mm-hmm. We auctioned all of our thrifting stuff off.
Right.
And it was so close.
It was so close
that people started to send money in super chats
because you asked
Team Jeremy.
You asked somebody.
Then Team George. Then Team Jeremy. Then Team George, and the battle went back and forth.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
Who generated more income last Sunday night?
So if you were on the live last Saturday or Sunday, Jeremy had 4 lots that I auctioned off, and I had 3. So after calculating Jeremy's 4 lots and calculating my 3 lots, which one lot was debatable, technically it was mine, but I gave it to him. I ended up winning by $38. $38. So Avery sent $38.01 to put Jeremy in the lead. So all of a sudden, this super chat war happened.
It was awesome,
and it was pretty awesome. It went on for about 10 minutes.
it went on for maybe even a little bit longer than that.
Now, mind you, after 4 lots and my 3 lots, I was the winner by $38. After the super chat war happened, I went back and I watched the replay. And I added up all the super chats that were sent.
Okay.
And here comes the total. You guys ready for the total? Jeremy ended up getting a total of profit. Well, technically it's not profit. They were super chats, but the total was $709.01.
$709.
Yes. So that's
1 penny.
So that was the total of sales.
If that was the 1943
plus the super chat
copper penny, that'd put me $1 million over.
And then for me, my total came up to $682.97.
So I won.
So the difference ended up being $26.01, putting Jeremy
I won
in the lead.
I won. Oh my goodness. I couldn't have done it without all
You know what would have been funny if the difference ended up being $38, putting you in the lead for and 1 penny.
And 1 penny. Exactly. If the difference was $38 and 1 penny.
That would have been epic.
That would have been Hale's hilarious.
That would have been.
That would have
so
been Hale's
so
hilarious.
needless to say, after Jeremy begged for someone to send a $38 super chat to put us at tie, he ended up winning because I think you guys felt sorry for him.
You think that's what it was?
I think so because I'm usually the one that wins.
You typically are.
Even though I hope that you win. But usually I'm the one who wins.
Don't believe her for a second. Don't believe her for a second. You got some super chats to catch up on.
I do?
Yeah. And I got a window to open.
I didn't see any come through.
Even though you're freezing, it's burning up in here.
It is warm in here.
No, it's burning up.
Today in Otter Creek, it was a high of 84 degrees, which was beautiful. BC Eagle Deb sent $5, says, you guys are the best as a team. Jeremy saved George's life this week. Yes, he did. Appreciate it, Deb. Yes, he did. It was insane. And if you've watched that video, my sense of smell isn't the greatest, to add on top of that. So Jeremy, his sense of smell is like a hound dog. He can smell from like a mile away.
I have superhuman smell. I do. I can't hide it any longer. It's true.
So
I have superhuman smell.
Yeah. So,
it's my power.
Yeah, he saved the day. Captain Fumblenuts saved the day. He saved the camper. He saved our belongings. We would have lost everything.
No, we would have lost more than everything.
We would have
Can
lost
you lose
everything.
More than everything. We would have lost all of our hopes, all of our dreams.
Yes.
We would have lost everything. Wait, you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You said that.
Yes.
You were asleep on the couch.
Dottie says, yes, so glad he came back when he did. Right. The timing was right. Like, had it been an additional 2 minutes longer,
the whole camper would have
went
been
up in flames.
And frankly, George would have been up in flames too, because you were under how many different comforters?
2.
So what she does is she does this whole thing. Like
I do.
this.
I'll fall asleep with my hoodie, with a hoodie on.
It's crazy. She literally will.
And
sleep
then
with a
I'll
hoodie.
throw on one thick comforter and then another one over my face because it gets so cold.
It's
so not only was I under the comforters and couldn't smell the smell of smoke, but my sense of smell isn't the greatest.
So she would have been gone.
I probably would have went from, smoke inhalation.
Kathy Gray just sent $4. Thank you so much, Kathy. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Kathy.
Some of our Facebook viewers right now are probably thinking, what the hell are they talking about? If you've not gotten on our YouTube channel yet, we upload daily brand new videos. There's almost 1,000 videos all of our Facebook viewers, you're watching videos, some of them up to almost 3 years
You're
old.
watching throwback videos.
Throwbacks.
Yes.
Those are throwbacks.
Yes.
Yep. So the door opens, and what happens? What
and
do you
he
hear?
screams, "This place is on fire," and I'm dead asleep. So him screaming, "This place is on fire," startles me. I wake up and my heart's racing, and he's screaming, "This place is on fire," and hurries up and turns off the fireplace.
So there's flames coming out
Of like the
grill.
controller part.
The grill. There's flames coming out. It's an electrical fire. It's a full electrical fire. Service Chihuahua just sent $5. Hi, did you guys pick up the K9 Service Chihuahua sent Jeremy? Pick up the gift K9 Service Chihuahua sent
We
Jeremy.
do have mail.
We have
so
mail, but
it may
it's
be in the
still
mail.
waiting for us. So we don't have that yet. Nefer Forever sent $20. Thanks for being you.
Thanks for being you.
Thank you
Appreciate
for
it.
being you.
So needless to say, that was very scary, and my heart was just racing for about a good 5-10 minutes before I finally calmed down and realized that
You're
Captain
alive.
Fumblenuts over here saved the day, and that I'm
So,
still alive.
You got bad smell? Does the camper still smell like smoke?
The camper does not smell like smoke, to my knowledge. I put in one of those Sensies.
So we sensied it up. We
With
pulled the
vanilla pound
fireplace.
cake. Yeah.
Here's the crazy part, because so often, Florida weather, you could get down to the 40s. We've even been down into the 20s this winter. It's been their coldest winter in like 20 plus
20
years.
years. And we're thinking we brought it down with us from Ohio.
Which we haven't
Like,
had
what are
snow,
the odds?
so what do we care? So
What are the odds?
We actually will run. So we have the furnace. We have the actual furnace that runs on liquid propane. And then we have the fireplace, which is electric.
Mhm.
And so most of the time, we will literally leave the fireplace on if it's a cooler day.
Yes.
We'll leave the fireplace on, so then when we get back to the camper,
So we have a warm place to come to.
Service Chihuahua sent $5. I'll have another gift for you coming soon. Thank you so much. We
Appreciate it.
It just so happens that we were there while that happened, and how fortunate that was, because the camper is next to the house. So camper would have went up in flames, and if you've ever seen a camper fire, boom, they go up like crazy. It would have caught the house. House would have went up like crazy.
Yeah.
House would have caught the chicken coop up, would have went like crazy. We will have lost literally everything.
Deborah Byrne wants to know, are we getting a new fireplace?
Yes, we are getting a new fireplace.
Hesitant. I don't know. I would be hesitant. When we left the camper today, I turned off the AC because I didn't feel comfortable letting it run.
It's air conditioning. It literally is the opposite of heat.
It's the wiring.
It's not the wiring. That was one wire, is electrical fire in the actual fireplace, not the wiring of the actual camper.
I don't know. I don't trust
Needless to say, when we got back, it was over 100 degrees inside the camper because it was a warm one today. Terry Halliday sent $5. You need smoke detectors. We have them.
They didn't work, but they didn't work.
We have CO2 detectors, and we have
should
fire
check the
extinguisher.
batteries because it should have went off with the amount of smoke that was in the camper.
It's
it should have
hardwired
went
in.
off.
There's no battery. It's hardwired in. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, I would check because it should have went off.
Yeah, it's hardwired in, so it should be direct. There is no battery. It should be hardwired. It should. Yeah, you're right. It didn't go off, and there was smoke.
There was
literally
smoke everywhere.
Craig Irish, $4.99. Thank you so much, Craig. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. So you're alive. I'm alive. We still have everything. And one of the things that we did say to each other, we're so glad we were here to catch this, because if everything went up in flames,
literally would have lost everything.
The whole world would have went after one person, and that one person was not responsible. It was an electrical fire.
Yeah.
Lisa just sent $1. Thank you so
Appreciate
much,
it,
Lisa. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Which goes to show you sometimes we can project things on our minds that we think are reality, and they're the farthest thing from the reality. And that's why you got to be really, really careful when people tell you things. You got to take and weigh everything with a grain of salt. Matthew just sent $5. Thank you so much, Matthew.
Thank you, Matthew.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We truly do. So we're doing well now. The camper is
still a
safe.
little scarred from it.
The camper is safe, though.
Yes.
George will
but
not.
now I'm just worried about electrical issues no matter where we go.
So George won't let me get another fireplace. even
William
though I'm
brings
going
up a
to,
good
regardless.
point. He says the smell of burning wire is something that you won't forget.
Yeah, you can't really forget that one. I mean, it's burning plastic, burning
Yeah.
wires, the plastic on the outside, the sheeting, and it's still in the camper. So while she can't smell it,
Eventually I did smell it once I came up from under the covers.
I can still smell it. Well, you were covered in it by that point. You were covered in it. That was a perfect opportunity for me to get a 5-gallon bucket of water and douse George with it, but I wasn't thinking that fast.
Adman sent $4.99. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Diane
so much.
says, glad to see you guys are safe. We are too.
And we are thrilled that we were able to catch it in time. We did find a space heater in one of our first units that we bought here in Florida.
Yeah.
So we've got that space heater now, because what George likes to do is go to the heat, draw to the heat. She'll put her feet right on the heat. She'll fall asleep at the heat. It's all about the heat. Even though my thermometer, my thermometer in the truck today read 98 degrees. It wasn't 98 degrees, but probably the heat beating down on it.
Yeah.
It was amazing. As a matter of fact,
the highest that it got, I think, was 88.
Master Peach 99 cent, $6.99 Canadian, and Sharon sent $2.99. Thank
appreciate
you so
it,
much.
Guys.
And Kathy Gray sent $5. I use you two as an example to my family and friends. Please don't ever change your clothes. I'm pretty sure she means our clothes. Because we never do. We never change our clothes.
Well, you don't ever. You wear the same hoodie, gray hoodie all the time.
I have changed it up for Florida.
You switch it up between the Summit black t-shirt and the Eat Sleep YouTube t-shirt.
Rosie's Random Treasures cleaned up last night. I lost it. It's
Honky and Noreen's still feeling lucky.
Oh, nice.
She must have went on a spending spree.
Must have went on a spending spree on Conky's Flippin' Adventures auction.
Yep.
Nice. We have had a Hales of a week, but before we recap the week, what did we do today? Even though they're going to get to see, what did we do today?
I don't even want to talk about what we did
the good stuff that happened today. The good stuff. We got to hang out with Leanne all day.
We did. We got to hang out with Leanne. We did the second storage unit that she restored to us.
That was a ton of fun.
Which was a lot of fun. And then
we got back way earlier than we actually thought we were going to.
So then we had extra time. I took the time all day yesterday, to put all my lots together because I wasn't sure what time we would be back today. So then we had a couple hours to spare. So we just went to Cedar Creek, watched the sunset.
Went to Cedar Key, not Cedar Creek. We live on it.
Sorry,
just
I like mix those two up.
See you both on Wednesday if possible. Thank you, Bonnie. We don't know where we'll be on Wednesday. We will be in Orlando on Tuesday. We'll be in Orlando on Tuesday.
I'm trying to think, what do we have going on? We have a full week schedule.
We have a very, very
I'm looking at the schedule right now.
Lynn just sent $5 Canadian. I hope you have, Jeremy, a big kiss for... Did you give me a big kiss for saving your life?
You had me kiss your feet, remember?
No. No, I don't.
You're like, bow down to me.
I don't remember any of this. Rebecca Porras sent $5. God's watching over both of you during the fire.
Yes.
So true.
Amen.
So true.
So then we went to Cedar Key. I got Cedar Key and Otter Creek mixed up and called it Cedar Creek.
I should show them part of the sunset because we were trying to record the sunset for
or the Pelican.
We were trying to record the sunset for the ASMR channel.
The pelicans there have no fear. They'll come up to anyone and just eat and feed. So we got to spend a good 2 hours on Cedar Key, and then we headed back to prepare for the live. So we had a little bit of downtime today, which was nice because it was nice out.
Thomas Adams says $5. You guys are my TV. I don't have cable. Enjoy your videos so much. Love from Lake Conroe, Texas.
We get a lot of comments and emails that they stopped watching TV and that they love watching.
You know what that reminds me of? Because he's from Texas. You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Okay, we love teaching you how to make money. We also love to teach you how to save money. And so with everything that happened in Texas, you guys know we love the OLIGHT flashlight. With everything that happened in Texas, OLIGHT kind of came out with another super sale for
Ooh.
Yeah, because everything that was going on.
Another sale?
Yes. So we were always trying to teach how to make money. We're trying to teach how to save money. And
Rosie sent $5, says the tractor's name should be the She-Hulk because all vehicles are females, right?
That
You
is
have
true.
called the Hawk. You have said she's beautiful.
That's true.
You have. Thanks, Rosie.
So as of, I think it was 9 a.m. today. Okay, so 9 a.m. today until midnight tomorrow, it's March 1st tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. Can you guys believe today is the last
crazy
day of February, which means March 1st is tomorrow. We're in March already.
So as of today,
2021, and we're in March already.
Until tomorrow, they are running a special OLIGHT sale because of everything that happened. And we're going to give you the link right now.
Yes,
and
you get a discount.
You get a discount, 10%.
We're going to
off.
give you guys our discount code.
Okay. So this is our code that we
Shauna
use for
sent
discounts.
$2, says, I want a flashlight.
Okay, so this is
They're pretty awesome.
The code that we use for discounts, and we're gonna put it in the chat right now for you guys. Okay, so this is good up till.
Thanks, Shauna.
I guess it's not midnight. Technically, it's not midnight tomorrow. It's 11:59 p.m. tomorrow. So that's it. I'll put it in there one more time so you guys can click on that and you can use that discount code, and boom, there it is. Carla just sent $5. So glad you're safe. The Lord is good. Amen to amen.
Yes. Service Strawa sent $5. Says, how are you both doing?
We're going to tell you in the next 3 hours. We've been telling you in the first 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We got, let's see, we got 2 hours and 40 more minutes to go. So OLIGHT, Texas, that's their response. They came out with some new lights and some upgraded specifically for some of the issues that have happened in Texas with the huge power outages. One of the things that we've been pretty adamant about is make sure you have a good flashlight.
Absolutely.
George will not even go outside right now after hearing all the coyotes.
Yeah, our solar panel lights, they're not up yet. There was a little hiccup, but we're working on
Little
that.
hiccup. They are charged. Little hiccup. They will get there. But George won't even go outside, especially after this morning. There were 4 random. We don't know if they were feral or not.
They definitely didn't have collars on. They were just running wild.
Pit bulls.
They were 4 pit bulls
right in front of our property, and started to. Everybody's been so concerned. Oh my goodness, the wildlife. You got to be so careful because everything's going to kill your chickens. Well, it wasn't the wildlife that you would think. It was 4 random pit bulls this morning.
Yeah.
And so now George is even more on edge because these 4 pit bulls were running in a dog pack and were on our property and took the
Somehow they
out.
got on our property, even though there's fencing around majority of the property.
So
yeah.
Robbie's been teaching us about fencing too,
He has,
right?
yeah.
Perimeter fencing,
Yeah.
and then animal fencing. Colin Taylor.
Oh no, I missed
$5.
4 super chats.
Holy cow, you missed the first 4 super chats.
I'm sorry if I missed any of you
Here's for the
guys.
first
I didn't
one.
see any pop up.
Here's for the second one. Here's for the third
If I
one.
missed your super
Here's
chats,
for the 4th one.
there's your fist bump. We apologize.
What the George is slacking.
So
Okay.
slapping.
Should we jump into mail? Sure.
Sure.
Mail? All right, let's
Yeah.
jump into mail.
We could do the mail.
We could jump into mail.
All right.
Probably.
I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get the
Now,
mail.
admittedly, we have had a crazy busy week. This upcoming week is going to be even crazier. So we haven't been to the post office very much here as of late.
No, we haven't.
As a matter of fact, you've got 2. You got 2. So it's that and that.
Okay.
So we haven't really been to the post office that much. But that being said, the Hale song.
Is this the extension to
got mail. Erica Knapp sent $1.99. Do you miss coin pushing, George?
Yes, I really do miss my Elvis.
I don't miss it at all. There's so many more opportunities here. And you have to keep in mind as well. So a lot of people have asked, have you guys gone out searching yet? We've actually put out little videos and say, hey, we found a coin pusher here. We found a coin pusher here. We found a coin pusher here. If you're not on our Facebook page and following our Facebook page, that's where a lot of that goes. So Facebook and YouTube sometimes gets different stuff. But that's not our priority right now. Our priority is to build a life.
Yeah, we have so much going on with the ranch that once things settle down, then we could venture off and start finding some coin pushers.
But we were able to get a lot of work done this week.
Is actually for you.
That's for me?
Yeah. I'll read the letter. It's from Bonnie Watt, all the way from Dallas, Texas. Says, Bonnie? I saw these stickers while shopping the other day and immediately thought of you, Jeremy. And I could hear you say,
Hola todos.
Hope you enjoyed these stickers. I love your videos and love learning the little things and nuisance from watching, following you, and what the hell's from Texas. Fan, Bonnie.
Thank you so much,
appreciate it, Bonnie.
Thank you, Bonnie.
And then the next box is from San Bernardino, California.
All the way from California. Oh, I know what it is.
Read the note on the back of that.
It says, blessing, hugs, you guys are awesome. Please help me get to 1,000 subs. That kind of rhymes. Blessing, hugs, you guys are awesome. Please, it should have been just blessing and hugs. Help me get 1,000 subs. So
from Flippin' Storage,
I think what he wants is some Subway, a little hoagie and grinder action is what I'm guessing. So I think it's hoagie and grinder action. Now, me personally, I like the toasted sub, turkey, Swiss cheese, and nothing else on it. No, none of those veggies.
This one's for you.
This one's for me?
Yeah.
Will it fit? Oh, yeah, it'll fit. 2X. XL.
It's an XL, and this
I'll shrink into it. I'll shrink into it.
This one's a large. It'll shrink. I usually wear a medium.
Look at that. Look at that. Super cool.
I'm getting bit up like crazy.
So much Flippin' Storages.
I'm getting bit up like crazy. These,
like right now,
these blood-sucking bugs down here in Florida love me, and they won't come anywhere near him.
She gets one day of almost 90 degrees, and now they're blood-sucking bugs, where we went all winter with nothing. Nothing. Sports Card Show just sent $4.99. Hey, turn the property into commune. Will come down from Ohio. Just join what the Hale's called. Hale's no. That ain't gonna happen. We are not doing commune life. Not doing that. No.
Just a joke.
We like showers, and we encourage others to shower as well. Appreciate your humor, though. All right, we missed another one. Robert Hall sent $1. Thank you so much, Robert.
Again, we apologize in advance if we miss your super chat. Now, the way super chats work, a lot of you are wondering, well, why is everyone sending money? Super chats are donations to the channel, which help us out a lot, and it pops up on our window for like a short amount of time. So like the least amount that you send stays on for like the least amount of time. The more you send, the greater it sticks up there, and we won't miss it.
And I think Facebook, they send stars, but Facebook doesn't give us an alert of the stars that they send. So we don't actually see
So if you're sending anything on Facebook, we appreciate it.
We truly, truly appreciate it. We just can't see it. Facebook doesn't give us that alert while we live stream to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So
back to the mosquitoes and the bugs that like to bite me. I was perusing Amazon looking for different things that I could apply to my skin.
That's a 3-syllable word.
And a lot of people are recommending the Avon Skin So Soft, aside from using like any type of deep products. Silver Wheel sent $5. Says, just wanted to let you know the 1943 penny is not copper. It's made of steel. That's why it's
just
valuable.
Wanted to let you know there's a 1943 copper penny.
There is a couple.
Worth a ton of money.
There's a couple.
You're going to learn something.
There's a couple that made
and
got
there's
made
a 1943,
and went out into circulation.
There's a 1944 steel penny, which is rare as well.
Yeah. So we're always chasing that 1943 copper penny.
I'm always being chased by you.
Carrie says, eat more garlic.
There you go. That would
So We did eat pizza
Shauna just had
yesterday
$5. I
and
sell
had
Avon.
garlic butter. We both ate garlic butter. Guess who still got bit? Me.
Thomas
I got
Hale.
bit right on the neck right here.
$20. Here's some help for postage. I feel guilty about the bees. You were fine. You were fine. You were absolutely fine.
Yes, don't ever feel bad. That was a fun lot though.
Our postmaster said, you owe postage. What do you want to do? I was like, well, we'll pay it. And then she goes, I'm not sure how to do that yet. And I was like, all right, well, just let us know when
Never
you're
ran
ready.
into that issue before. Denise sent $5, says, glad you both are safe. Fires are scary. Yes, they are. They really, really are.
But we had some really cool things that weren't scary this week as well.
Kathy suggested flea collars on my ankles.
Ooh, there you go. John Stubber sent $4.99. Thank you so much.
John.
Dave Schultz
Send
and
a super
keep it
sticker.
up.
Keep it up. Appreciate it.
So, we had other good things happen this week as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to hang out with Leanne.
We
only
did.
Today, which they will see later, but during the rest of the week, the beginning of the week, we got to see some pretty cool stuff. Had a ton of fun goofing around.
Yes, and then found out that both of her parents had passed, along with her brother, and her brother may have had a little bit of fun with us.
Both times. Three times. I don't know. So the best part of hanging out with Leanne is, number one, George and I never want the channel to just be information. We truly believe that education should be fun. And if you can't be fun and have fun while educating, then you shouldn't be educating. And so we don't like the whole dry, we like to joke around and have fun.
Sure.
And Leanne was right in there with us.
She really was.
So what could have been a very sad moment really was a celebration and a happy moment of us all laughing and having fun together, and that was a blessing for both of us.
Yeah.
Service Chihuahua sent $5. Thank you, Jeremy. I got an OLIGHT finally. Awesome.
Oh, awesome.
You will love it.
Hopefully you love it.
You will
as much as we love them.
They're pretty incredible. Which we have a 14,000 lumen one that we use to go outside right now at night. It shines.
It
and
lights up the
everything.
entire yard. Yeah.
That one is the new favorite. George won't go anywhere without it. So we got to hang out with Leanne.
Well,
she was joking,
once the
we were
solar
joking.
lights are up, then we won't need it.
Somebody just asked, Elvis Presley just asked, any more bobcats? We
did see one.
We were coming home from Cedar Key, and all of a sudden,
you see an animal running across the street. I was like, what is that, a coyote? And Jeremy has the LASIK surgery, and he goes, no, it's a bobcat.
So it was a baby. It was it was bigger than a baby, but it was a young bobcat. It was awesome. Ran right across in front of us, and got to see that. That was really cool. That's the only other one we've seen. We have not picked up any other bobcats on our cameras. What we have picked up is, well, can you name all the animals we've picked up on the cameras? We've
picked up mama wild pigs.
Yes.
Wild hogs with her piglets.
Yes.
I counted 9, but there's really 7.
7. Yep. There's 7.
Service Chihuahua sent $5, says, I do love OLIGHT. My friend has one and been wanting one for 2 years
They're
now.
Awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
So 7 babies that we've been seeing.
We've gotten a possum.
Adam just said, do a fundraiser for the local fire department for some OLIGHT.
That's a good idea.
We are absolutely considering
that. Is a really good idea. What else have we picked up?
So possum.
1 deer.
No, way more than 1 deer. Just the 1 deer I showed you.
That you shared with me.
Which I've actually shown her 4. I've said, look at this video of 4 deer.
4 deer.
And I'm the one that got fired.
What else? He gets all the footage.
Yeah,
they all go to his phone.
So deer, possum, pig, bobcat.
We haven't seen the collared panther that goes through once a year.
Again, we have not seen the collared panther, but I would love to see the collared panther. And we know that because Florida Wildlife, they have let the previous owners know that there's a panther that goes once to twice
the year through the property. So we have not seen that happen.
We haven't
yet.
seen any black bears. We have seen snake.
No signs of black bears. We have seen snake. Yep.
Yep.
So we've
heard the owl.
We've seen the owl.
We've seen
you
the
were
owl.
there.
Yeah, that's right,
Oh
with the
my goodness.
Hudsons.
Hudsons were there. She's
We've
like,
heard it
"We
first.
heard
We
the
heard it
owl."
first, and then it finally flew, and it flew in low.
So I like to call in barred owls. So I'll actually go out and I'll call them in, and they'll come in, especially during mating season, and they'll get pretty close to you. And here's the funny thing: I've told George before. When I was on the 175 acres in Amish country in Ohio, right next to my house, we had owls, and my kids named the owl George. And that owl kept having babies.
How random is that?
So I have a picture of me next to the owl George, barred owl, probably about 3 feet away. And yet here we got George over here.
Tracy Crum sent $5, says add lemongrass essential oil to your favorite body lotion or spray, and then plant lemongrass to your property. Natural, and it works.
We should just eat lemon heads.
I will try that. Thanks,
we
Tracy.
Should eat lemon heads like there's no tomorrow.
Catsy sent $5, says George, have you tried that cream for your scars? If you guys watched our unboxing of mail last Sunday, June sent in a cream that's I forget what it's called.
But
I love it. It's the only thing that actually works. Most of the things that I've gotten over the counter does not work. And my neck is probably the most sensitive part of my body. So I have to be very careful what I put on my neck because it's the most sensitive. Can you put the OLIGHT code in again?
Yeah, I can do that for you guys.
But yeah, it really, really works. And directions say to apply it 2 to 3 times a day. And I've only been needing to apply it twice a day. And it's got some type of anti-inflammatory agent in it, and literally within 30 seconds it doesn't hurt anymore and it doesn't itch anymore.
Well, we were talking, there's got to be some kind of
June.
numbing.
Awesome.
There's got to be something numbing in it as well, because she gets so irritated, everything actually swells, and then all of a sudden the pain is gone and she can't feel it within seconds. I was like,
yeah, within like 30 seconds, like I can't, it doesn't hurt anymore.
She's like, this is the greatest thing in
it's
the world.
The best cream out of all the creams I've tried.
And she's like, I want this by 5-gallon buckets. I want this all over.
June, if you're in the chat, if you could write the name of the cream to help others that are struggling with the same issues from any type of scar tissues, but it really does. It helps. Avery sent $2.50, says, what was the difference from last week's? Oh, you must have missed that.
Oh, you got to rewind. That was right in the beginning of the live stream.
Yeah, we included your name, Avery, and everything.
That was the first 5 minutes, and Avery, you were a big portion of it.
You just missed it.
You just missed it. It's the first 5 minutes of the program. You're gonna love it.
You are.
You are gonna love it.
You'll have to go back and rewatch the replay.
We promise you're gonna love it. So we headed out to get swamped as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
that's always a good time.
That's where you quit What the Hales.
That's where I decided that I was going to leave What the Hales and work for Get Swamped full time, feeding and taking care of the lemurs.
Which I thought maybe I would get hired first. But
so then
nope.
So then Jeremy over here got jealous. And so I told him, I said, do you want me to talk to Robbie and see if he'll hire you too?
I didn't get jealous. I got to work. I did your work. Robbie was like, here's the machete. Go cut down the bamboo.
Yeah, but I was a permanent hire.
And Robbie ended up cutting down the bamboo. And then here's the bamboo. Put it in the lemur cage. I ended up putting the bamboo in the lemur cage. Should we keep going on?
Now, if you're trying to buy the OLIGHT right now at this moment, that code's not going to work. You have to wait. They're saying that it's not working.
That's what it's for.
I thought the sale doesn't go until
it started at 9 a.m. It ends tomorrow at 11:59.
Shauna's saying it does not work.
It started at 9 a.m. today. It ends tomorrow at 11:59. So we're in the lemur cage, and old supervisor here.
Yeah, I decided to do what I do best, supervise.
Yeah.
So Jeremy got a taste of what I was hired for. Donald sent $10.
I don't recall Robbie
Appreciate it,
ever
Donald.
saying that you were hired. Robbie, if you're in the chat, did you officially hire George?
Yes, he did.
I'm not so sure it went that way.
Remember, we talked about what the new channel name was going to be, and it was going to be Get George.
I do recall that there were some aspects of channel communication. But,
Tammy says, Jeremy, you were jealous. Just admit it.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't all that jealous. I just wanted to go hang out with the lemurs. If you've never fed lemurs before,
it's a pretty cool experience.
It is beyond a cool experience. It is beyond a cool experience. Yeah, it is so stinking cool. It is so much fun. Mick Draper sent $4.99. Thanks again for all the prayers for Mr. Draper. He's doing great in Idaho to ski. 23 degrees. I love Florida. Stayed here. Oh my goodness.
Appreciate it, Mick. So happy to know that you guys are doing good.
We were all praying for Mr. Draper's cancer, and look at that. He's going skiing. 23 degrees. She wouldn't do too well there now.
We don't miss the cold weather.
Yeah, I do not miss the cold weather at all. And Paul just said, Jeremy, you feed the gators. That's true. That's true. And in the future, you're going to see a whole lot more one-on-one, hands-on with the gators.
Oh, that should be interesting.
That's going to be so much fun. This temperature is
I don't
going
know.
up.
I don't know, Captain Fumblenuts. I don't know about that.
What do you mean? What's the worst that can happen?
Exactly. You lose a hand.
You wouldn't give me a hook? Pick your nose for you. You wouldn't get me a hook?
That's definitely going to be interesting.
John 91111 said it's 55 in Ohio right now. That's still too cold.
Heat wave. That's a heat wave in Ohio. For this time of year, it's a heat wave.
Peter just sent $5. Thanks so much,
Appreciate it, Peter.
And Michelle Jackson sent $9.99.
Mick decided to stay in Florida.
Mick was smart.
Yes.
Mick was very smart.
Appreciate it, Michelle.
Michelle sent a super flying chat.
Sticker.
So at one point today, we were in the car and we were busy today. So we did online church in the car while we were driving because we have a very, very, very packed schedule today, the whole rest of the week. And you're going to see why, because there are visitors in Florida. There are plans in Florida. There's a lot of things going on. A ton of fun.
We literally, our week is booked. Solid.
Yeah, a ton of fun. There's almost 75 units going up for auction here on Thursday, which is going to be a ton of fun. That's going to be
a long day.
Live auction, people. Live auction. Not very many people can say they can go to a live auction anymore. Avery just sent $10. Captain Fumblenuts for the win.
Number one.
Yes. Yes, Avery.
Appreciate it, Avery.
Avery went back and watched. I love it. I love it. So at one point today, we were in the truck. We were driving. Do you remember what you said to me?
I said, does it feel weird right now to you? Like, does this moment right now feel weird to you? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, it's 84 degrees. It's sunny out. We're driving with the windows down, the AC on, and it's winter. We're in the middle of winter.
By the way, we drive with the AC blasting and the windows down, so we get both beautiful.
Yeah,
we like it both. We like it both ways.
It's one of our guilty pleasures. But yeah, he looked at me and he goes, "No, we should have did this a long time ago."
This is the plan. This was always the plan. Niche Lady sent $5. More turtles, lemurs, pigs. Your gator ventures give me anxiety. I feel protective of you guys.
They're very gentle. Otherwise, Robbie would never put us in that situation, or Savannah. They would never put us in that situation if they were.
They are completely and totally professional. Yes. These are the best of the best in Florida. These guys know what they're doing, and they would never put us in danger.
Yeah.
Now we may play it off on the videos as if, "Wow, I almost died," but we aren't particularly in now. An accident can happen at any time. I've always said this to people. When I had a Christian camp insured, I had high adventure, zip lines, giant swings. I had paintball. I had archery. I had knives. I had whips. I had guns. We had a gun program. I had Swimming pool. I had a swimming pool the size of a football field. I had a pond. I had blobs. I had climbing icebergs, climbing walls. You name all of these things, and I can go on and on and on. The most costly thing to insure was the wild animals. I had a herd of 45 horses, and the reason is because you can't predict an animal. An animal is always the most expensive thing to insure because you can't predict it. If I build a zip line, I can predict what the zip line is going to do, point A to point B, but it's the animal factor that you can't predict. So why we are 99.9% completely and totally safe. There is that little bit, something could happen, and that's why we're never alone. We are always with the professionals.
Absolutely. Trish Pickard sent $2, says, you can share, George. Don't fight over her.
Have
Thanks,
I
Trish.
ever fought over you?
You just did on the live.
Oh, okay. All right. I see how it is. I see how it is. Adam Perkins just sent $2. How's Christian and Patience doing? They might be at the house
They
shipping
might
right
be.
now. Let's check.
Sundays, they usually go in late. John Stuber
Let's
sent
check.
$5, says, really enjoy 60 and raining in Kentucky. 60 is not bad.
That's not bad
Appreciate
at all.
it, John. Kentucky is so beautiful. We've spent some time in Kentucky. We've driven through it so many times.
They're not at the house shipping yet. Christian and Patience are doing really well, and they're pretty busy. We have thought about having them do a video for you guys. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Maybe we'll just have them send us a couple clips and then we can feature it into one of the videos.
Like, guys, it's crazy here in Ohio. Help us.
I don't know. I can't picture them doing a complete video though. Can you?
No.
With the weather
I
out
don't-
right there?
No, I don't think they would ever.
They definitely wouldn't be able to tolerate it at the warehouse because it's
Because
too
I've been
cold.
trying to get them to do their own YouTube since I've met them, and they always say the same thing. We can't. What would we do? What would we do? So without somebody with a platform to go, okay, well, this is what we're going to do, they probably wouldn't, but we'll see. Christian did all of the
interviewing with Kathy
with Kathy. That was
after
awesome.
her cataract surgery.
Yep, that was all.
Yeah.
That was all them.
But it's a different story when you're behind the camera versus in front of the camera.
Very
it
different
really
story.
is. Like I feel like I'm more comfortable behind the camera versus being in front of the camera.
And I'm most comfortable behind and in front because I'm fat. So that's just the way it goes now. Because I have put on. Leanne
Oh my
had
gosh.
me get on a scale
Leanne,
today.
there was a digital, it wasn't even digital, it was just a scale. She goes,
Leanne
"Do you
had
guys
me get
want
on a
this?" And so
scale
we weighed
today.
ourselves just for fun.
245 pounds. That is
But you're also
45
6'1".
That's 45 more pounds than when I met you.
He was not 200 pounds when he
Yes,
met me. He
I
was
was 200
215 pounds.
That is too many pounds.
I have proof. Remember when you went down the slide? You mentioned what your weight was in that video.
We were already dating for 3 months. I put on 15 pounds in the first 3 months of dating.
Lies. Sally
Because-
sent $10. Said send prayers my way. I have a swollen spleen. Ugh, that can't
Ouch.
be fun. Prayers to you, Sally. Appreciate the $10 super
That
chat.
first 3 months, you were like, want some cheese curds, want some cheese curds, want some cheese curds, want some cheese curds. Even in the truck today, you were like, you want some cheese? You want some cheese? I was like, no. 5 minutes later, you want some cheese? No. You want some cheese now? No.
That's not how it went. He may have been dreaming that, but that's not how it went. Shauna sent $2. Says, George, what is your email address? It's whatthehales at Yahoo. Send it to whatever email you have. Send it to whatthehales at Yahoo. Appreciate it, Shauna.
Send it to what the hales?
Or should I make a new email? Whatthegeorge at Yahoo.
Maybe that's what she was getting at. That's probably what she was getting at.
Ruth sent $5. Appreciate it, Ruth.
Yep. All right. Now, JK said, fattening up. Fattening
He
up
hides
for the hot
it very
weather.
well.
That's how it goes.
He's complaining that he's 40 pounds overweight.
45 pounds overweight.
But he was 213 when I met him. But he hides it very
200.
well.
200.
They can't even tell. Where did you gain it? In your big toe?
Why don't you go back and look at the original videos? It's all here, my man boobs, my keg. Apparently, my big toe as well.
Alba sent $5. Says, how does your post office handle the extra work? I mean,
Doing great.
she seems to be doing great. She'll come out. She'll see me pulling up. She sees my car pull up, and then I'll pop the back trunk, and she'll come out and help me.
But we haven't started
It's been
eBay
awesome,
sales
actually.
here yet.
Yeah.
Now, once eBay sales
Thanks,
start
Alba.
in Florida,
Woo.
that's a whole new
That's
level
going to be
of
even
crazy.
more, but
we have to pull back eBay sales in Florida until we get the actual
Laura says
warehouse.
cute feet.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're not the first person to tell me
He does
that.
have nice feet for a guy.
Remember when you took me for a pedicure with the fish and the lady, she goes, you have really nice feet
She did
for a guy.
while she was rubbing lotion on your feet. Yes, I do
She
remember.
rubbed
I wanted to
lotion
gouge her eyes out.
No, you went, yeah, he does, doesn't he? You two had a full conversation about my feet right there in front of me. It's like, this is getting weird.
Weird.
And we recorded it. That video is on What the Hales.
It is. It's a funny video.
And you will see I was 200 pounds then. And had more
I don't know
hair.
about that.
Thinner, more hair.
He was at least 210 when I met him.
200.
He wants to claim 200, but is 210.
Tammy Hargis just sent $5. Second sense since he's getting all the great units since you're not there. He is.
Yeah, and
He is.
He loves to mention that during Auctions Anonymous,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
He is getting.
Thanks, Tammy.
He is getting all the units up in Ohio since we're down here in Florida.
He's scoring.
He's
left
scoring
and right.
big time. Now you guys have to know, if we were there, that would not be happening all like that because we'd be bidding on those. But he's killing it right now.
You guys would decide to split it. Like
Which we have done. We have done,
the
like with the
past,
vintage
yeah.
Harley Davidson unit. We've split that. But he is killing it right now in Ohio. So
he's doing really good, and we're happy for him.
oh, thrilled. We're
Yeah.
always thrilled. We're always thrilled when somebody gets a great unit. We're always thrilled. We know there's more than enough units for everybody. And so we don't have to have all the best ones. We are happy for others that succeed as well.
Yes.
That's part of the fun of it. That's definitely part of the fun of it.
Jeff says, "Don't argue with me. I'll get the machete."
And the knives and the swords and. Okay, so this upcoming week, we've got a crazy schedule.
We do.
They are.
I'm just looking at it like, when am I going to have time to package
You're
with
not.
this busy
Shauna
schedule?
just sent $5. George sent you the link to Skin So Soft page. That stuff is awesome.
Aw,
Thank you.
appreciate it, Shauna.
And that's the Avon stuff.
I hope that it actually has a good scent and not like a weird scent.
We've got so many cool things that are going on. We are going to the largest flea market in the world tomorrow.
Oh, that should be exciting. We've heard about this market for months now.
And there is a secret person here in Florida that arrived at what time today?
2:40ish.
It's not just one person, it's two people.
2:40ish p.m.
Somebody secret from Ohio
Super
arrived
secret.
today at 2:40 p.m. It's going to be epic.
Get Swamp says, "Dang, Jeremy, I'm only 240 and I'm 6'4".
See? See what I'm saying? I mean, my dad bod is on point. But
Oh, a lot of people are already guessing in the chat who they think it is.
well, they can guess all they want. But I can tell you it's going to be hails of a good time. And we'll just keep it at that. And there's crazy auctions. By the way, the Hawk gets dropped back off. The Hawk is now fixed. That was $1,200.
Poor Hulk.
$1,200 of repairs for the Hawk. And that's not repairing the brush hog, which was over $300 or $3,000. And we said, don't even repair it. So the Hawk got over $1,200 of repairs. Hawk shows back up on Tuesday, but we'll be in Orlando on Tuesday.
Jeremy's going to be singing Reunited, and it feels so good with the Hawk.
So we'll finally get back on the Hawk. We'll be in Orlando on Tuesday.
People are taking bets in the chat now of who it is.
That's you
Who just touched down?
Put your
Who
bets
just
in.
touched down in Florida?
2:40 today. They touched down. So I was thinking about if we're going to be in Orlando, we should probably stop at Gatorland, go see Bonnie, and go see Savannah at Gatorland if we're going to be in Orlando anyway on Tuesday.
Yeah, that would be fun.
And 75 plus units up in Jacksonville on Thursday. That's going to be crazy. Tallahassee units. Debbie Deaver just sent $2.99. Autocorrect changed guapo to guano. Isn't guano?
We knew what you meant.
Isn't guano like roach poop or bat poop? I think it's bat poop.
I don't know. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna start calling him guano when I talk to him.
Guano.
I'm like, what's up, guano? Guano to the no. All right, John Williamson Sr. sent buck
super sticker
99 super sticker.
Appreciate it. Woo!
And so you are going to have an auction tonight. We're going to see a lot of the stuff from Leanne's first unit, right?
Yeah.
And there was some stuff from the fire, but we showed some of the stuff that we found here at the house that we were going to auction off as well.
Yep.
So that should be a ton of fun.
And there's added items to that lot that wasn't shown in the video.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So you get some bonus
There
stuff.
has been a lot of cool stuff going on. So this past week probably wasn't the most intense week for us because we filmed with Leanne and we had a lot of videos.
Thanks, Marie, for the $5. Boop.
We had a lot of videos up front because we were filming with Leanne, but that let us get a lot of things done at the ranch that needed to get done bad.
Absolutely.
And
Leanne's message was a blessing.
Oh, huge. And just a ton of fun too.
Yes.
So that let us get a lot of things done at the ranch while we could still release videos. And so some people have been saying in the comments, how do you have time to do YouTube and to work at the ranch? And the reality is this, we don't. So you either, here's the thing, okay? A lot of people always ask, Jeremy, what's the key to success? What's the key to success? What's the key to success? The key to success is just this.
Thanks, Christy, for the $3.
Determination and your willingness to get it done.
That
period.
ambitious. Thanks,
It's
Lisa, for the $2.
Are you hungry for it or not? And so when people ask, Jeremy, what's made you successful? I get the job done. It doesn't matter. Here's one of the things when I was running the ranch, and I would have over 100 employees working for me. When I was running the ranch, I have 100 employees working for me. If they grew up on a farm or they grew up in a family-owned business, I knew they didn't fall into this culture of 9 to 5. When's my break? When's my lunch? When's my vacation? So that's a whole Western philosophy culture, which doesn't fit the beginning of America. Beginning of America is work was all the family unit. You worked the property. You worked when you got up and until you went to bed. And it was the family doing everything together, growing and mentoring. And so work was life. Life was work. Now what we've done in our Western philosophy and culture, we've compartmentalized and went, no. Work is a 40-hour work week, and it's from start to finish, and I get a break here, and I get this, and I get this. Throw that out the window. I would never hire people like that who thought like that because they weren't what I call purpose-driven. If you find people who believe in a purpose, for example, with the Christian camp, our purpose was to evangelize, disciple, and challenge campers to follow Jesus Christ. If they worked for that purpose, hours never mattered. It never, ever mattered because you loved what you did. Look at Robbie at Get Swamped. He loves what he does. He
has a passion for what he does.
He calls me at midnight. I'm like, what you doing? He's like, I'm feeding. I'm like, what? He's like, I'm feeding. I'm like, all right. So he calls me at midnight. He's feeding the animals.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing? I'm editing. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm editing. If I don't, there's no video tomorrow. You either love it and you do it and it's part of your life and you have the ambition and the passion to get it done.
You have to be passionate.
Or you don't.
And be able to sacrifice sleep and be able to sacrifice having a life.
Which I disagree. You either enjoy what you're doing and that is your life, or you don't and you go do something else.
Carolyn sent $5, said, sending this to you guys from Admiral King grad of 86, living up north now, but love seeing peeps from back home.
Nice.
Appreciate it, Carolyn.
Is that where you graduated from?
Mm-mm.
Where'd you graduate from?
Up north.
Alaska?
In Ohio.
Canada?
In Ohio.
OH?
Sally sent $5. Says put garlic around your house to keep everything away. It works good here in Vermont. George, the bugs love me too.
All we have to do then is sniff
Thank you.
garlic all the time. That's it. All we'll have to do is sniff garlic. So that's how we're successful, is we just get the job done. Now, George is looking at me because it's me. I push and I push and I push. And you
Well,
just
that's
get the
him. He
job
has
done.
no off switch.
And that's the way God wired me. And that's the good thing. When I got hired at Skyview Ranch, one of the things the board of directors said, we just lived under 26 years of we can't do that. We can't do that. And he goes, Jeremy came in and within months, we changed the entire culture of we can't do that to anything can be done. And that's a testimony of changing a whole work environment, an entire culture, and a mental cultural, division that was there. What you can't to where, what can you dream? We can make it happen.
Mm-hmm. How can we make it happen?
And so that's one of the things that we do with the channel. How do we make it happen?
Yeah. Ways around it.
The biggest dreams we have for the channel is restore to love. All the other things, all the other entertaining things, the silliness is all, every time you watch a video from the beginning to the end, that's the most important thing. Every time you watch a video from the beginning to the end, that empowers and enables us to be able to restore the love.
Absolutely.
What the purpose is, what we want the channel to actually be about is restoring the love.
Mm-hmm.
You just jumped big time.
Did I?
Yeah.
So the automatic feeder
just went off. You guys couldn't hear it, but she jumped. She was
Catsy sent $5, says, if you don't love your job, you're not leading a happy life.
Are you living your best life?
Appreciate it, Catsy.
George, are you living your best life?
Yes.
I always tell her she's living her dad's best life. So Baba, if you're watching right now, she gets to live your best life.
There's what we do. No matter what you do, there's pros and cons to anything, right? So there's times where it's a blast and it doesn't even feel like work. But then there's
we're
times
hanging out
where
Get Swamped and
right,
we're like just laughing.
Right. That's not work to me. That's just hanging out while working. Right. But then there's times where my back and my feet hate me later on in the day because I've been standing up all day, packaging, shipping, sorting, moving inventory. And there's no room it's not an option to sit down. You're constantly on your feet.
It's an ebb and flow, just like everything in life.
Yeah.
You have to work hard at the peak times so that you can play hard at the non-peak times. So we work really hard during the week so that we can go hang out with Robbie, or we can go whatever it is we want to go and do. We have to work really hard at those peak times, especially when we're in storage units, because storage units it has to get out in this amount of time.
Yeah.
And we have to be able to fit it in this amount of space, and we have to move it, and we don't want to come back for another trip. You got to work really hard, get it done. Then that's the peak. Then you go down into the valley of, all right, let's crash. Let's go to Robbie's and let's go laugh and let's have a ton of fun and things like that.
Yeah, like today, Sundays are usually our down days, which we did work. We filmed the unit and then we loaded. And then we had a little bit of downtime where we got to enjoy the sunset and check out the golf.
But that's so we can goof off all day tomorrow with the special guest, the mystery guest who's in Ohio, and with Robbie. So we worked hard today so that we could goof off all day tomorrow. And I promise you, we will be goofing off all day tomorrow. And we will film it and it'll be fun.
Shauna sent $10, said, they just sold my company I've worked for 6 years. We have 6 months to find a new job. Tension builds. It's scary to land flat on your face. It's just me. It's the down peak time that scares me. Yeah, that is pretty scary, Shauna, having to figure out where to go next, especially if you weren't intending on leaving your job and if you loved it so much. But
that's why we always say being fun employed, being a reseller. Reselling is really recession proof, because when people are losing jobs and they don't have money, they go to resell items because it's typically cheaper. But the other thing is, you're never dependent upon somebody else for your paycheck. It is your drive. It's your ambition to get that paycheck every week. And that's what I love the best.
Heart 38 beat 1 sent $1.99 super sticker.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
You ready to transition
I'm
into
ready.
this auction? Are we doing the auction?
Yeah.
Because you told me you were like,
I don't know when I'm gonna find time to do packaging, but yes,
okay,
we
so
could do it.
as we transition into the auction, we have an extremely busy week this week. So, with the understanding, when everybody bids, the understanding is George may not be able to actually get packages out within 24 hours. It might be 48 hours. It might be 36 hours. Wait, why would I say 36 instead of 40? It might be 72. So we do have a very busy week, and there's going to be a ton of fun
Usually,
this
I'd like
week.
to do all the packaging Monday, get it out of the way, especially if you're a quick payer, and get it out of the way and done by Tuesday. But with us going to auctions, and we're going to be with Robbie tomorrow, it may be as soon as Wednesday. So keep that in mind if you do bid tonight and you get a lot. But I try and get those out to you guys as soon as possible. But if this is your first live, if this is your first bulk auction with us, I want to remind you all to make sure that you guys are in live chat and not top chat. This is super important so that everyone at home, including us, can see the chat as it goes in real time.
Are you still cold?
I am getting warm.
I'm burning up. I'm stepping out, and I'm gonna go cool off. I gotta get these pits dry while you go through all
Did
this.
your deodorant stop
Holy
working?
cow.
His deodorant
I
must
put
have
the
stopped working.
AC on. I opened that window.
Yeah, once we start the live, I probably will switch into my t-shirt. All of the lots that I show this evening will have a starting bid of $25, and that includes free shipping if you live here in the U.S. If you live outside of the U.S., you're more than welcome to bid, but keep in mind that you will be responsible for additional shipping charges. Shipping charges will be based on, what are you doing now? Just flapping your armpits?
I'm trying to bring the cold air inside. You want me to turn the
You should
AC
see him.
on?
He's just standing in the doorway, flapping his arms like this.
I'm trying to bring
I don't know if that's going to work. Shipping costs, if you live outside of the country, will all depend on, oh, that feels great, the dimensions and the weight of the package.
Oh, so I'm hired
Just
again?
know your country's custom laws and if there's any import fees. Our auction style is minute to win it. So you have, when Jeremy says go and he has the timer up, you have 1 minute to put your bid in the live chat. If you're watching from Facebook and you want to bid, make sure that you are on the YouTube platform, not Facebook. We won't be able to see your bids if you're bidding on the Facebook platform.
Only because we can only watch one platform at a time. We've been doing auctions for quite some time on YouTube, so we'll keep that on YouTube because that's where it started. That's where it's going to maintain. And we can only watch, again, one platform of bids at a time.
Yes. Our sold mod is Flipping Adventures. Once the timer is up, she will type sold in the chat. And then whoever the highest bidder is right before she types sold is the winner of that lot. Okay. If you are...
Bev said take that sweatshirt off. I'm going to go put a shirt on because this...
I thought that's what you got up to go do.
I want to go get some cool air. I'm going to go put a t-shirt on.
All right. You go do you.
We're in Florida.
Highest bidders, please send us your information immediately after we announce your name. You are going to email us at whatthehales@yahoo.com. You're going to include your full name, your YouTube profile name if it's different, your mailing address, the lot that you won, and your high bid amount. Okay. And we'll remind you throughout the auction, our awesome moderators with the blue wrench, along with Jeremy, will remind you throughout the auction what to send and where to send it to. If you're the runner-up and you want to be considered the backup bidder, absolutely send us your information as well immediately. Same thing, your YouTube profile name, your real name, your mailing address, the lot, the back that you were backup bid on, and your high bid amount. And then I will send PayPal invoices to you. You don't have to have a PayPal account in order to pay. You can sign up as a guest, pay as a guest, and then you can pick and choose what you want to pay with, whether it's your PayPal balance, credit card, or your debit card. Keep in mind that everything is sold as is. There's no guarantees, no returns. Hey there, Buttercup. Do you feel better?
I do. Do you know what this t-shirt is?
Yeah.
This was the benefit that we used to do.
It was like a Tough Mudder type thing,
yes,
wasn't
Tough
it?
Mudder Warrior Dash, but this was our version, the Rough and Rugged race that we did for a nonprofit.
Cool. There's no guarantees, no returns. We auction things off to you as we find them in the storage units. We will do a practice lot if this is new for you and you have no idea what we're talking about. Keep in mind that you also have a chance to win a free lot at the end of the auction based on answering the trivia question.
Free stuff?
From the least viewed video of the week. So tonight I'm going to have 3 lucky winners. And then in between every lot, best practice.
Wait, hold a second. Since all the videos this week had something to do with Leanne, is she allowed to guess on the trivia question?
Absolutely.
All right, there you go. All right. Leanne, you might want to be there for that.
Best practice is to refresh in between each lot and then make sure that you're in live chat.
George just sent $5. He says, I love the lemurs.
We love the lemurs too. And then just a reminder, please do not bid if you have no intentions of paying, because I will ban you. Mama ain't messing around. A lot of people are like, what? You're going to ban me? How does that happen? You will get banned. All right. Okay. Are you ready for a practice?
I guess I am ready for a practice.
Okay.
I guess regardless whether I'm ready or not. Why is this up so high right now? Let's pull this out of here. Let's pull this out of here. All right, we're getting ourselves adjusted here. And apparently we are gonna do a practice. Okay, so I'm gonna pull George into the actual stream now. Oh, apparently that's what we're gonna practice with. And wham! See that all over there? That's George's packaging room. If you were watching videos this week, you saw that as her office. Babe, that's my turtles.
This is practice.
You know I love turtles. I love turtles. All right, and her hoodie is now being removed.
I told everyone I was going to take it off.
The hoodie is gone. I didn't think that was going to be this kind of auction tonight. My goodness. Okay, now it's getting hotter in here. All right, practice run. I love turtles. All right, $25 starting bid. Remember, this is practice. This one is not real. Everything after this will be real. $25 starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States. You're welcome to bid if you're outside the United States, but there will be shipping fees. Everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. You've got to bid fast. You got to bid furious, because you literally, remember, this is practice. This is how we teach everybody how the process goes if you've never been doing this before. You literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Here we go. Here go the practice bids. We got KCB in at 30. Somebody said Jeremy just turned red. We got Lana's in at 10,000. And we got trucks of ketchup. We got lemurs, gators, pigs, monkeys, more lemurs. We got a penny. That won't make the $25 starting bid. Lots of turtles. 500 trillion turtles. Yes, we've got turtles. 90 turtles. $1 million. Two ducks. We are actually getting 24 ducks. So two's not going to quite get there.
Where'd you get that number from?
I buy 2 dozen ducks. Ever since I've ever had a pond, I've always bought 2 dozen ducks every year. 20 dog hairs. 1 bill. Unicorn horns. Unicorn horns? What's that? All right, Elvis said the Bobcats. Monopoly. Levy County. Somebody is literally offering Levy County. Somebody offered Levy County, and somebody just offered their husband. Flippin' Adventure said sold.
We don't want your husband.
Okay, all right. So let's get something clear. We do not want your husbands.
Or your firstborn child.
Or your firstborns. Your lemurs, yes. Your gators, absolutely. But other than that, we're going to have to stick with the pigs on this one. We're definitely going to have to stick with the pigs. The person who offered 1 million pigs, you are the wiener.
Nice.
All right. George has our first lot coming up.
First lot. Now you would have seen this in the videos this week with Leanne, is all the vintage cookbooks. So here's one that's Learn to Bake. I'm going to try and see if I can find some dates. 1947. Whoa, that's old. Learn to Bake. Some Chinese cooking. Old-time recipes. A lot of these are super old. Quiche, quiche, quiche. Pioneer Comforts and Kitchen Remedies. There's a couple random books like Fun with Chemistry. This one looks really old. Let's see if I can find a date. 1971. The Walk Cookbook. There's a couple random ones like Plants, Snakes, and Insects. Organic Gardening. Organic Gardening. The Joy of Gardening. So you get gardening and cookbooks. Gator Country Cooks. Oh, there's a ton. This is a huge lot of cookbooks. Huge lot. Here's the Backyard Homestead. Another recipe book. Our favorite recipes, Florida Bible Camp.
Oh, wasn't I going to keep that one?
Were you?
Yep, I'm yanking it.
No, there was a different one.
What?
Sharing Our Best at Southwest. This is a Methodist Church cookbook.
All right. It's back in since
Here's
you said.
a book for cooks. No, I think it was a different one.
All right.
I thought I pulled that one for you, but it was the camp. Flemington's Favorite. The Elk Wives Cookbook. Let's see what dates.
D-Paul wants to know if I would hire him to run the hawk for you. D-Paul, I probably gonna need a resume,
1966.
lots of references, and I need to see your hawk, your tractor at home, and see what condition it's in. I have a feeling it's probably in better condition than mine.
Here's another Florida Bible Camp.
Baby,
1994.
you got all kinds of Bible camp ones in there.
Yeah, but there is one that you did say you want, and it wasn't that one. The Lady and Sons 2. This is a Paula Deen cookbook. Country Cooking. This is from a woman's club. This one looks old. Let's see if I can find a date. I don't see a date. Chuck Wagon Family Cookbook.
That one looks awesome.
Uh-huh. Makes me I wish I could look at all the dates, otherwise we'd be here forever.
Clayton Peterson says hi from South Africa. Hale's low, Clayton.
1982 for that one.
Wow.
Golf Life's 75th Anniversary Gourmet Guide.
That looks cool.
Here's a Pillsbury Annual Recipes. The
Mick
Complete
Draper just
Family
sent $4.99. Mr. Draper would be perfect for hog. Pedal to the metal. For Hulk, I bet. That's the way I drive. Me and Mr. Draper could race.
It'd be a fun one to record a video with.
He and I, tractor side by side. That would be fun.
This one, 1969 for the Complete Family Cookbook. Here's the Barbecue Bible.
Ooh, does it have barbecues in there?
No, I don't think so. I already showed that one.
Here come more cookbooks. More
There's
cookbooks.
a ton in here. There's a ton.
Darlene Stevens, we can see you, so you can bid.
Rotisserie barbecue.
If there's one thing about Florida, there is some good barbecue down here.
Mm-hmm. Here's
Good
some
barbecue.
famous Greek recipes. Here's a pressure cooker. Here's some random as seen on TV recipes. Festival cornbreads. Birthdays and family celebrations. That's a Better Homes and Garden. More Better Homes and Garden walk. Snacks and refreshments. So Good Meals. Lunches and brunches. Meals in Minutes. best buffets. Jeremy likes to call it buffets. Meal with a foreign flair. You wouldn't like any of the recipes in this book.
No, but you would love all of them. Every one of
cookbook. The new pasta cookbook.
Man, I'm so hungry.
Chinese cooking.
I feel like putting on 45 more extra pounds.
The popular potato recipe. That was a huge lot of cookbooks. And that was the end of it.
That's the whole lot?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ah! Okay, she's knocking everything over. That lot is so big, she's knocking the camera over.
The books knocked it over.
Now she's blaming it on the books. Blame it on the books. They was falling. You remember Milli Vanilli?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You really? Milli Vanilli?
Yeah.
All right, cookbook lot. This is lot number 1 for tonight. It is the cookbook lot. All right, so $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States. If you're outside of the United States, you can still bid, but you're going to have additional shipping. Remember, everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. You're seeing it exactly how we found it. So these are really cool books that came from Leanne's lots that she restored the love to us so that we can restore the love to others. And there might have been from some other units as well, all mixed in on the lot. There are a lot of cookbooks, ton of them there. So you get the chance to see them, view them, and then you make your judgment on what you're going to bid. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Bidding on the cookbooks. Here we go. Bidding on the cookbooks. All right, we got Fred TV San Diego at 29. 29 is high bid right now. Brendan Mitchell is now at 35. We got Cavian is at 45. We got 45. 45 is high bid right now. 50. JMS at 158 is at 50. Albert Moore is now at 100. 100 on the cookbooks right now. 100 on the cookbooks. I saw somebody at $7,500, but we will not accept that bid because they probably meant 75. All right, so it's $100. $100. $100. Avery says shipping's going to be about 100. It's a great deal if it sells for under 300. Anita's now at 105. Chris Wiley came in at 100. Lord Duke came in at 100. Albert Moore is now at 125. 125 is high bid, but Macy just came in at 130. 130. Matthew Lamb is now at 150. 150 is high bid right now. 150 is high bid with 10 seconds to go. 150 is high bid with free shipping here in the United States. All right, we got 4, 3, 2, 1. 150 is still the high bid. 150 is still the high bid. 150. Albert Moore is now at 155. 155, I have a feeling we're going to see some sniping coming in here. Albert Moore is a high bidder right now for 155. And sold, Albert Moore. Woo! Albert Moore, 155. Nice job. Nice job. All right, Albert Moore, you know what to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, even if they're the same, your shipping address. You're going to send your bid amount, 155, and you're going to say what the lot was. You're going to send it all right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. What's that? What'd you say, George?
What the lot.
What the lot.
That's what you said. What the lot.
Well, it's better than what the George.
What the George.
What the lot. What the lot is.
Welcome to the What the Lot auction.
So anybody who wins tonight, you're going to send us your real name, your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount, and what you were bidding and buying. And you're going to send it right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Now, if you are a backup bidder, so for example, Albert Moore was high bidder at 155. Let's see, the backup bidder was, I got to go back and look now. Backup bidder was, oh, we got a lot of people who are late on the sold. Backup bidder was, let's see, who was it? Was Matthew Lamb. Now, Matthew, you could send a message as well. Say, hey, I was the backup bidder. I was the backup bidder at 150, and you can let us know. You can let George know for any unforeseen reason that that Albert can't pay for that, or we can't get that to Albert, then you would be next up on the list.
Also, networking with each other. If they saw a cookbook they want to buy.
If you saw a cookbook you want, Albert is in the chat. You can contact Albert. Now, we can't promise that Albert's going to sell it to you, but you're welcome to share your email address and say, Albert, will you please contact me? I really want that cookbook. All right. Those were the super cool walkie-talkies from Leanne's brother.
So the next lot is the assorted electronics lot. If you guys remember, these General Electric Power Pack walkie-talkies were from Leanne's unit.
Super cool.
And then the rest is just mixed from different units.
So nothing is tested because we haven't charged it or we didn't put batteries in it. So this is just from all kinds of units.
Yes.
Or we may not have a cord. I don't know if we have the cord for those radios or not. They're probably pretty standard cord.
Here's a Sony CyberShot camera.
That looks pretty cool.
That looks like in really good condition.
You know what? There's a bunch of memory cards back there too.
Yeah.
And the memory cards, that was from the drug dealer's unit who's in jail. And I checked all the memory cards and we never did it on the live like we said we were going to. And all the memory cards were actually blank.
Okay. So those come with it as
Yes.
well. Here's a Panasonic
The old Walkman. Check that out.
Walkman. Here is an RCA tab. Is this a tablet?
I have no idea.
It looks like
Maybe it goes on
an RCA monitor. It's some type of monitor.
George Doherty wants to know, what do lemurs cost? My guess, if I understand correctly, and I may be completely and totally wrong, I think a lemur roughly runs around $2,500 a lemur.
Mm-hmm.
I might be wrong.
No, you're right. And Robbie can confirm.
DVD player.
Here's a portable DVD. This one does have the cord. There's the cord still attached to it. Here's a Philips. This is also a portable DVD player. This one does not come with a cord.
So you can always get cords on eBay anywhere else.
Amazon or eBay will sell them.
We have not tested any of this, so everything is as is. That is a USB drive, a thumb drive.
A smart flare.
And that was from the hoarder's unit. And I did check that as well, and there's absolutely nothing on that.
Here's a vintage Radio Shack cassette tape player. No cord to this one, but I think it's operated by batteries. Yep, battery operated.
Batteries are still in there, huh?
All right, that's the last of the assorted electronics lot.
All right, sorted electronics lot. Audrey just said, Jeremy, how is your hand doing? Still peeling blisters.
But it's healing nicely.
So you can see like right there, still peeling blisters, but I'm doing really, really well. Much, much better.
So there's 3 memory cards that come with the camera. I see 3.
3 of them in there?
Yeah, this is a really nice camera.
All right. So remember, everything is as is. No guarantees. We have not tested. We have not cleaned. We have done nothing. This is the assorted. This is the assorted electronic lot. The coolest thing ever. This was Leanne's brother's walkie-talkies. These are the old General Electrics. So cool. We have not looked them up to know the value on them, but stinking awesome is what they are. They're really cool. Breaker. George, come in.
Coming.
Okay. All right. $25 starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Here we go. We are on the electronic lot. We're on the electronic lot. Looks like we got people coming in yet. Here we go. We got Picker Paradise in at 75. We got Brendan at 140. 140, we got Randy at 125. All right, I saw 140 was the highest bid so far. I see hundreds. I see 2. The Pony Man, 44K, is at 200. 200 is the high bid right now. 200 is the high bid right now with Pony Man, 44K. Rosie came in at 150. I see another Picker's Paradise at 150. Lori Hayes at 150. 200 is still the high bid. Lacey is now at 250. 250. Lacey Geyser is at 250. 250 is high bid right now. 250 is high bid right now with 18 seconds left to go. 250 to Lacey Geyser. Wow. There were so many bids I couldn't even keep track. Lacey's at 250. Eric Armstrong says, I'm out. Giddy Giddy Got Game is at 25. Teresa upset somebody, apparently. 250. 251. The Pony Man 44K is at 251 right now. Pony Man 44K is at 251. 51 fun. Is it going to be 251 or Pony Man? Sold or 251. The Pony Man 44K. Nice job, Pony Man 44K. 251. You got it. Wow. Awesome. Okay. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 251, and you're going to say it's the random electronic lot. You're going to send all that information right there. Now, oh, Haley Martin, so sorry. She bid up to 300, just missed it. And then Lori just missed it at 259. You got to get it. That's sniping. You got to get it right before it goes. And then backup bidder was Lacey. You were backup bidder at 250. You can send all that same information right there, whattheales@yahoo.com. You say, hey, George, I was backup bidder. Just want to know if it gets sold or not. That'll be great. All right, George has another lot coming up. Lots of cool stuff. Oh, this is cool stuff, okay? This is paper ephemera. This was cool stuff. So all you scrapbookers, pay attention. Here we go.
So if you remember when we were digging through Leanne's units, this was the vintage rewards program. So they used to do a rewards stamp where you would collect the different stamps and then you put it in the booklet. So you had your top value gift saver, and then Publix did their own. So Publix did the S&H green stamps, right?
Yes, I believe so.
So what you would do is you would fill up your stamp book with all the different stamps. And then once you filled up your entire, look, there's already stamps in here. Once you filled up your coupon book with different stamps, then you can claim free items. So there is a brochure in here that shows you what you can claim. You got a gift catalog that came with it. So there is a gift catalog. Let me see if I can find a date. So now you have rewards cards that just go automatically on a card, but this was before the card. 1984. There's a date of 1984 on here. Here's another gift catalog. Let's see if I can find a date on this one. $1982 as well.
Very cool.
Now this was just a random Sears automatic dishwasher operating instructions. Things like this will still sell. So that's included in there. There's a vintage, I threw some older stuff in here. A summer edition weekly reader, 1971. You get an entire box.
1 second. So everybody right now saying, hey, Yuli was the high bidder at 560. You all are saying that Yuli has not made one attempt at trying to make a comment and saying, hey, I was the high bidder. The reason why we didn't call that is because that's usually a typo. And there you go. It wasn't real. So it's okay. We got this. So, all right, keep on going.
There's a ton of stamps in this envelope. You have a ton of stamps in this box.
These stamps are so cool. There's so much beautiful history here.
You have all these gift saver coupon books.
And Sharon just said, my mom used to buy loots and loots of things with those. And the truth said, that was a typo. Albert said, well said, Jeremy.
More gift saver booklets. And then these are...
Sean said, those are for collecting now, not redeemable. Yeah, we
Correct.
Make sure that everybody understands that. You can't redeem these stamps anymore.
These don't exist anymore.
This is just history. This is paper history.
Right. And because it no longer exists, it becomes a collectible and the value in these increase as well.
Liz says she still has her mom's old stamps.
Nice.
This is so cool. Just all the history here.
And then I included some extra ephemera in here. Oh, this was in here. That's her grandpa.
Oh, that's grandpa.
Yep. All right, that's it.
Her grandpa is pretty awesome. Okay, so this is the ephemera lot. Ephemera, either. We all know it's either. So this is a lot filled with awesome history. The very beginning of a rewards program right here. You would get stamps, lick it, stick it in a book, redeem it for prizes. Very, very cool stuff. Remember, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States. This is cool stuff for all of you scrapbookers out there or those that just collect history. And remember, it's all the way we found it, the way we got it, no guarantees. So it's going to have bends, creases. There's books that have writing in them. There's books that have stamps in them. And honestly, that's part of the cool part of it. You get to see the progression and the history of it. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it.
Ephemera.
Here we go. Ephemera. All right, here we go. We got Brendan Mitchell at 45. Brendan Mitchell's right now high bidder at 45. 45 with the free shipping. It is Brendan Mitchell at 45. You said what?
She was the liquor of the stamps.
Oh, she was the liquor of the stamps. 45 is the high bid right now. 45 for the ephemera lot. $45 is the high bid. Sean's now at 47. Annette's now at 50. Rosie's in at 100. Rosie put the gauntlet down at 100. 100 is the high bid right now on the ephemera, whatever Rosie wants to call it, she can call it. 100 is the high bid right now. Rosie's Random Treasures with 15 seconds left to go. 100 high bid, that's with free shipping here in the United States with 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bam! Is Rosie going to get it at 100? Will Rosie get it at 100? I have a feeling Rosie might. Let's find out. Rosie just put in another bid. Abby just came in at 100. Rosie put in a bid at 175, but Rosie's bid at 175 means nothing. It's 100 to Rosie. She got the first 100 bid in there. Nice job, Rosie. Nice job. Very, very cool. All right, Rosie's.
The neighbors can hear us with the bell.
I think the entire town of Otter Creek can hear us with the bell. That's what I think right now. Rosie, your bid of 175, we will not accept it because all you did was bid against yourself. So it's your bid at 100, which is your high bid. Abigail K bid 100 as well, but you had first bid at 100. So Rosie, you know what to do. All your info there. And then Abigail K, if you'd like to send an email as a backup bidder as 100 as well, you can send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your backup bid at 100 and say, hey, that was for the ephemera lot. I think that's how you say it. Whoa, look at this.
Ephemera.
George has got some smelly good stuff right here.
Now, if you remember, this entire box was from Leanne's unit where Jeremy claimed that we cheated.
Which, hands down, you guys did. Two ladies versus me. It was getting rough.
Now, this is the assorted fragrance lot. So there's a ton of Avon products like the jukeboxes in here. You've got some British sterling that appears to be brand new, never been opened.
Sharon says, do you ever find script coins from coal mines? Yes, we actually have a video on that we found some. Yep, if you watch the channel, you'll find it eventually.
Some more British sterling. Stetson aftershave.
There's no doubt that Ronnie was smelling good.
English leather.
Leanne just said, we did not cheat.
Aspen.
I love it.
Some Nivea for Man.
Steve said, but
Men
Jeremy,
aftershave.
you were the one opening 2 boxes at once.
Exactly. Thank you.
Here we
And
go.
then claiming that you're like, but that wasn't my box after opening it.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
Here's some Canoe.
We start again.
Here's some more Stetson. That's a nice bottle. The Stetson bottle. Here's some more Canoe.
Zoe goes, is that the jukebox that Jeremy broke?
Yes, Aspen.
Flippin' Adventure said he had a different smell for every girlfriend. That was so funny because Leanne would be like, that was an ex-girlfriend. That was an ex-girlfriend. That was so funny.
And then he came to haunt us.
That was so funny. Oh, Leanne says these were her dad's. These weren't Ronnie's. These were her dad's.
Ah.
And
Some
Tammy
more
says, can you
Aspen.
give the picture that was in the last lot back to Leanne? If Leanne wants it, she's going to get it.
Oh, it was a newspaper clipping.
Was it? Is that
The
what it was?
picture,
Oh,
it
it's
was
from
a-
the newspaper.
Yeah, we asked her already. If
She has the original photo. Yeah, so these were all smells from Leanne's dad.
Dad like to smell good.
So funny.
It looks
So
like
funny.
most of these are either colognes or aftershaves.
You tried to get me to try one, didn't you?
English leather. Some aftershave. I asked you if you used aftershave.
I really never have.
These Avon bottles are collectible as well. Now, because these are colognes, these have to be shipped out ground. Can't send them out priority.
So whoever bids on this lot, you won't get a priority package. Because of the liquids, it has to be shipped ground. So it will take quite a bit longer to actually get to you.
Depending on where you live.
Depending on where you live, depending on the post office, it's all dependent upon them.
Some more Stetson. Some more English leather. More Stetson.
Whenever possible, our philosophy is always ship priority for tracking.
This is what my dad used to use, Old Spice.
Is that why you're always trying to get me to use it?
No, I used to hate it.
Is that why you always try to
Look
get
how
me not
cool.
to
This
use
looks
it?
like a spark
That's
plug.
cool.
Champion, it looks like a spark
That's
plug.
Avon, right? It's got to be Avon.
Yeah, Wild Country aftershave. And then
Pam
this
Carter
one-
says,
Avon
Shelly, log
Christmas
out, then
light.
back in. Danny Werner says, Hale's low, George and Jeremy.
Hale's Low.
Hale's low.
That's all of the colognes and aftershaves.
Tammy said, your dad is a spicy man.
That's everything in the lot.
You want to smell good for that special someone or for that special someone's? This is the lot for you. So, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside of the United States. Just make sure you check with your customs if you're outside the United States, if you're bidding, because we don't always know that fluids will actually make it through customs. And everything is as is. So if a bottle is half empty, it's half empty. Everything's as is, no guarantees, no returns. If you get Old Spice and you're like, that ain't nice. Like George doesn't like Old Spice, you can't return it. You now own it. So with that being said, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Here we go. Meaningful acronym says every smell is a personality. There you go. Every smell is a personality. All right. We got Leland Jones in at 50. We got Picker's Paradise in at 50. Iggy just came in at 150. Iggy is high bidder right now at 150. Iggy Cotton's now at 150. We got 50s and 40s going everywhere. Cecilia just came in at 30. And Vanilla Rain says, is this men's only? It's exactly what we showed. We're not quite sure on that. Robin Brown.
Some women might
Well,
like
it probably
the
is
smell.
all men's because because Leanne said it was her dad. Dakota is now at 190. Phil's Fun Vlogs came in at 160. Dakota's at 190. Robin Brown is now at 200. 200 is high bid. Michelle Vickers came in at 160. 200 is high bid to beat right now with 10 seconds to go. 200 is the high bid. Catfish wants to know, is it drinkable? We would encourage you not. Absolutely not.
We would not recommend you.
Robin Brown is high bidder right now. Robin Brown high bidder at $200 right now with just a mere seconds to go. Michelle Vickers is now at 201. Nick Gers just came in at 325. Nick just bumped it all up. Sold to Nick Gers at 325. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right, Nick. Here we go. Nick. All right. Nick Gers, you're a high bidder. Nick, you're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, even if they're the same, your shipping address. You're going to send us your bid amount, $325. And you're going to send us the lot, which is going to be the
assorted fragrance.
Sorted fragrances, cologne, whatever you want to call it. And you're going to send that right over there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Now, backup bidder was Michelle Vickers. Michelle, you were backup bidder at 201. And Michelle, you can send all that same information to us. You'll get that to George right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Sooner you guys send your emails, the better. George typically will get those invoices out the next day or the next morning. She probably will do that tomorrow morning before we get on the road. And then the sooner you get to pay, the sooner she gets that out. Remember, shipping this week is going to be a little bit behind because of our very, very busy schedule. Very, very fun schedule this week. Last week was a lighter week because of all the things that Leanne did for us with her storage unit. And therefore, we actually got to spend more time at home working on the property. This week, we will not be on the property. Well, I mean, we'll be there in the evenings, and obviously we got the cameras there at all times. But you know what we mean.
Our backs and feet are going to hate us.
All right, Nick Gers is a troll, and so Conky, you can go ahead and delete him. You probably already did. So it was Michelle then, right?
So who was the back?
Michelle, you are high bidder. You are high bidder, Michelle, at 201, and then backup bidder was at 200. I have to look and see who was at 200. Michelle was at 201. Robin Brown, you are backup bidder at 200. All right, so Michelle, 201. Robin Brown, 200. You guys know what to do. Send all your info. Bam, right there. All right, you got another lot?
Yep. The next lot is assorted greeting cards.
Oh, this was I think Leanne's mom's collection. Like she had a greeting card for everything.
Looks new, never been opened.
And
before.
some of it's really cool. Is if you collect old paper, some of it's really pretty cool.
And then I threw in some extra stuff that we found from the Chiefland unit. All things are possible. This is like a little diary journal. It doesn't look like it's ever been used. And then here's another one. Make today amazing. It opens up.
Today was pretty amazing, don't you think?
Today was. And
such good weather.
Different papers, some sticky notes, some more sticky notes, a little pouch. And then this looks like this was from Leanne's unit too, where you get paper with the little musical.
Because Leanne is so musical.
Mm-hmm. She was in band camp.
Monster Zero says, Jeremy, any knife lots coming up? Boy, they're gonna love the second unit of Leanne's.
Yes.
Wait till you see what was in the second unit.
There is a knife lot coming up. Here's just a bunch. I'm not going to show all of it, but there's just a ton of different assorted cards in this lot for pretty much every occasion that you can think of.
Is there a happy February 28th day?
It could be this one. Hoorah and yippee.
All right.
You can use that for any occasion.
Well played. Well played, George. Elvis Presley Jr. said, "Money's not going to do you any good where you're going. You better spend it here today." That's funny.
Yeah, you can't take it with you.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Here's some more cards. Mother's Day cards. Get well soon cards.
Now, there are people that collect cards. A lot of card makers, scrapbookers, card makers, they'll cut the pieces of the front off of the cards and make their own cards out of those as well.
Yeah.
Very cool stuff.
Get
Very
well
cool
soon.
stuff.
It looks like a different assortment of different kinds of cards.
Sharon Potter on Facebook says, "How do you bid?" So Sharon, we can only read one platform at a time when bids are coming in, and so that's YouTube. We started on YouTube about 2.5 years ago. We've been on YouTube for quite some time. We just transitioned over to Facebook, showing some of our old school throwback videos. And we keep everything on the actual YouTube channel. You go to YouTube and in the search, you search What the Hales. And then you want to subscribe. You want to hit all notifications. You click on the live stream and boom, you're in.
That was the last of it.
You bid in the live chat. All right, that's the last of it, George says. Okay, I'm back in. I'm back in. All right, this is the card paper awesomeness lot. What did you call it?
This is the assorted greetings card.
Oh, assorted greetings cards lot. I had that one way off, but let's keep the awesomeness part in there too. Assorted greeting card awesomeness lot. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, and additional shipping if you're outside the United States. And then everything is as is. If you're saying, hey, were any of these cards written in? Some of them could have been.
Yeah.
And we don't know. We did not check every single one.
1950.
It's tough to check everything when you get that much paper. So we did not check or did we?
I didn't check it.
All right. So George is saying, I didn't check it. I checked a lot of them and they weren't written in, but that doesn't mean we got them all. So that being said, as is, no guarantees, no returns. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Here we go on the card lot. Here we go. Here we go. We got Darlene's in at 45. Darlene's in at 45. We got... Oh, I just screwed up the timer. Oh, my goodness. I just screwed it up. We've got Lynn. Lynn's in at 125. Patrick's in at 125. We're up to 125 right now. We got Tina in at 125. Rosie's Random Treasures is now at 150. 150 with Rosie's Random Treasures right now. 150 with Rosie. Rosie's high bidder at 150 right now with about 30 seconds to go. We got Kathy Arnett in at 110. Patricia just came in at 155. Lori just came in at 160. 160 is the high bid. 160 is the high bid with 15 seconds to go. $160 right now. Sean came in at 159. Lori's still high bidder at 1. Wait, Patricia Stevens is now 175. 175 is a high bid. That's with free shipping here in the United States. With 4, 3. Eileen just came in at 170. 1 second. Lori's now at 175. 175 with Lori. 174. Rosie's in at 180. Scrapbookers Anonymous group right here. They all want the paper. We are in at 180. Rosie's high bidder at 180. Now Patricia's in at 185. 185 to Patricia. Wow. Patricia. Rosie just missed the snipe. Sean just missed the snipe. All right, Patricia Steven, your high bidder at 185. Patricia, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your high bid at 185, and you're going to say the random, whatever George called it, greeting card lot. Greeting card lot. And then backup bidder, I believe, might be Albert Moore at was it first Albert at 180? No, it wasn't. Rosie is the first at 180. Rosie, your backup bidder at 180. You were the first bid at 180, Rosie. So your backup bidder. Wow, there was a lot of bids on that one.
Yeah.
People love them some paper.
And stationery.
Stationery, paper. Wow.
Ephemera.
You can't say it now either.
I think they're correcting us in the chat. It's ephemera, if I'm reading that right.
As long as they know what it is and they know what they're bidding on, we don't have to know everything. Which we share with you guys so often. Most people know everything about one thing. For example, there's somebody out there who knows everything about a Samsung phone. They probably work for Samsung. That's their job. They know everything about that one thing. We have to know a little bit about everything. So for us, when we get people who comment on videos and like, you're so stupid, you don't know anything about this. That's the only thing that person knows anything about. If they came across the other million things that we come across in a year, they'd be completely and totally clueless. So we just giggle and laugh. We're just like, oh my goodness. All right, this is going to be a cool lot. This is all stuff.
I don't know where to start. There's so much.
This is all stuff from cleaning out the pole barn, stuff from the property. You are purchasing a vintage junk lot.
It's a vintage ranch lot.
Ranch lot. This is literally a piece of what the Hale's history here at the ranch, the 70-acre plus ranch. Well, almost lost all of that.
It's fine.
So anything that looked a little bit vintage, anything that we thought, you know what, people would really like this for decoration, stuff like that, we threw in this lot for you. This is literally thermometers. You got to be careful with that because that probably has mercury. Thermometers are a cool thing to collect. So I'm going to give you full screen. Everything in here was in the pole barn.
Is this an old rug beater?
I think that's actually an old egg beater or a whisk. You got to take the paper off of it.
It's a Meredith Screen and Storm sash hanger.
You need to take the paper off of it.
Oh, here we go. I thought it was attached. So yeah, this could have been a whisker or like a carpet beater.
It has writing on it. Show the writing in the camera. What's it say? Harvest.
It's hard to see.
Wheat
paste.
Paste. Harvest wheat paste. Harvest wheat paste. That was in the shop. And it looked really cool. I think those are old hinges. Mick Draper sent $2.99. Any rat poison tonight? We did find more. Yep, we found more.
Are these some Brad nails?
Somebody was asking to buy a box of those for $30.
For reals?
Yeah. I told them, well, they'll be all going up for auction. Apparently, they have an inside joke with one of their friends.
Uh-huh.
And I said, well, they'll all be going up for auction. You can bid on all of them. Michelle says she thinks that might be an old rug beater.
Yeah.
And Leanne just said, Jeremy, I just chased a little raccoon off my porch eating the cat food next to my chair.
Oh, I bet. We haven't seen any raccoons.
We haven't seen a raccoon yet.
We've seen a ton of roadkill.
We saw a lot of roadkill today. All right, so they're saying that's an old rug beater. If it is, it's really cool. That's an old tin.
You want to open this for me?
What makes you think I can?
Because you could do anything.
Really?
Here's some cobbler nails made here in the U.S.
I can't open it. It's a mystery tin.
There's something in it.
There is something in it.
And there's some nails in there.
There's multiple boxes of those cobbler nails.
So I'm not going to open all of them, but just so that you get an idea.
Danny Werner says, any updates on the warehouse? Danny, all kinds of updates. You haven't been watching lately if you're asking that.
6 boxes.
We go to court May 10th. May 10th is the court date.
Yep. So a lot of people are wondering, when will you guys be back in Ohio? It'll be in May.
Dusty Old Dude said, I think it's an old whisk to stir wallpaper paste.
Yeah, could be.
Ada said the alligators and the pigs are eating the raccoons. That could be. There's some Singer pieces there.
Here was like a random glass piece. 5583 and the number 9, if that means anything.
That's my old phone number. No, that's my current phone number.
A light mantle for the mantle. Your Coleman. What is this? Bowstring?
That is old bowstring for hunting. That would go in your bow. I didn't know what that was, but it was too cool not to put in this lot. So that's obviously the handle, and you would hook something, but what's it say on the handle? Anchor tight, whatever it is, anchor tight. Anchor tight.
United Methodist Church School Award. Here's a 3-month award. Here's an old bottle opener with a magnet on the back.
There's people out there that collect nothing but bottle openers.
Mm-hmm. Here's an old Mickey Mouse eraser.
Now, we are so close to Disneyland or Disney World, whichever it is. I thought that's got to go in there because it was part of the history here in this place. So if it were me, if I were bidding on this, I'd use all of this as decorations in a distressed area or room. Actually, we probably should have used this all as decorations in the...
Yeah.
But we already said we were gonna do an old
There's
lot.
some old gas or oil tins.
No gas included.
Yeah,
Not even
are
all
empty.
gas. They are empty, and this is all from the ranch. All of it. Everything you just saw there. That is all from right here where we're at. And we thought it was cool enough to put a lot together because people like to decorate with those kinds of things. So, that being said, if you want to own a piece of What the Hale's history, or if you want to buy to resell it, anything you want to do, this is everything in this lot is here from the ranch that we bought here in Otter Creek, Florida. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States. And additional shipping outside of the United States. You got what you doing? Oh, she's washing her hands. So remember, everything is as is, no guarantees, no returns. You got to bid fast, you got to bid furious. You only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. This is the ranch lot. This is all from here. The ranch lot, $25 starting bid. And somebody already wants to buy the singer parts. The singer parts. All right, ranch lot. We got Sally Severance is in at 50. Kathy Arnett is in at 110. 110 is live bid right now. Kathy Arnett is in at 110. Sally was in at 50. Kathy Arnett's at 110. Bear Kitty was at 55. Russell came in at 50. Sean Bennett came in at 100. Sean Bennett came in at 100. These guys have been looking some of these items up on eBay. Kathy Arnett is still in at 110. 110 is the high bid right now with 15 seconds to go. Kathy Arnett is the high bidder. 110. 110 is the high bid. That's with free shipping. Fred said the hook is for the TI. Tie is for the tie. And Joy says the singer stuff is worth 100 at least. All right, we got 110 right now. Kathy's high bidder right now with 110. We got Sean now at 111. Sean is high bidder right now with 111. T-Bolt just came in at 120. T-Bolt just sniped at 120. Jacqueline just missed the snipe at 125. Russell just missed the snipe at 125. All right. And Bobby says to tie rebar. Oh, now I get it, to tie the rebar. Okay, I get it. I get what it is now. Now I understand. All right, I know what the tool is now. Okay, so high bidder is T-Bolt 46616. So T-Bolt, you won the lot, $120. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount for $120, and you're going to say it's the ranch lot. Send that right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Sean, you are backup bidder at 111. Sean Bennett, you're backup bidder at 111. You know what to do, Sean. Bam, right there, and we'll be ready to roll. All right. John Sasseville just sent $4.99. Wham! Thank you so much, John. Way to go. That was a crazy snipe. Perfect at the end. Perfect at the end.
The next lot are the gun parts.
All right. This is all gun parts. This was Leanne's brothers, and we found them in one of the metal cases. So keep in mind, this is all parts and pieces. This doesn't go together as one. This is all parts and pieces. I'm going to give George the full screen here. Here we go. Double barrel there.
So if you guys remember this from the video.
I remember finding it. I was shocked. I was like, whoa, yeah.
We were both looking down the barrel. So this comes with it.
That's a safe barrel to look down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
And then this comes with it.
Show the broken sign.
Oh yeah. This part right here is missing.
And we do not have that piece. That piece wasn't in there to glue that back together.
This comes with the lot. And then some other things that we found that I thought we would include in it are these empty ammo boxes.
So the boxes can be decorative. So we went ahead and put the boxes in there as well.
So ammo not included. These are just empty boxes.
Empty boxes. Very cool for decorations. Is that one empty too?
Mm-hmm. And then this came from the same box. So I thought I'd include that in there as well. And then this is one of those clay throwers.
Yep, clay pigeon thrower.
So that'll come with a lot.
For trap shoot.
And then the gloves for archery. I just threw that in there too because it came from the same box. And that's it.
All right, show the bottom of the shotgun barrel. See if you can find a name on there anywhere. Make sure it focuses in the screen. You're not in camera.
There's a number 2 right there that I can see. And then, do you want to take this part off for me? Maybe it's under there.
Nope, you show it just like it is.
I don't see any markings.
Omega Bluesman says, I only know what I don't know. George just looked down the barrel. Rule number 1, never look down the barrel. All right. You guys see what's going on here? You guys see exactly what's going on here. Even if it's blurry. Okay. So this is the, we'll just call this, what did you call this? We'll call this the parts lot. Okay. So parts lot, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees, no returns. We try and represent everything as best as we can, but you also have to understand it's all as is, as it was found. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go on the parts lot. Sally's in on 100. Sally's already in on 100. Sally Severance is in at $100 right now. 50 seconds left to go. Randy Nally's in at 175. 175. Jeff Culver came in at 125. Randy Nail is in at 170. 170 is the high bid right now. 170 is the high bid right now. Kathy Arn is now at 210. 210 is high bid. Brendan came in at 171. 210 is the high bid right now. Kathy is high bidder with 30 seconds to go at 210. Kathy's the high bidder with 210. Kathy's high bidder right now. Brad Ball came in at 185. Kathy's still high bidder at 210. And Cecilia said good night. Good night. Cecilia's heading in for the night. We still have Kathy Arnett, high bidder at 210 with 10 seconds left to go. With 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's find out if Sniper's going to snipe. I have a feeling some snipers might snipe on this one. And now we got Chris Wiley at a 200. 210 is still the high bid right now. 210 is still the high bid right now. It's sold. Look at that. Look at that. Kathy got it. Nice job. Kathy got it. 210. Nice job. Kathy Arnett, you got it. 210. You know what to do. YouTube name, real name, shipping address, bid amount 210. And you can call it the parts lot, the pew pew, the gun parts lot right there. What the hell's at yahoo.com. And then I believe Chris Wiley is backup bidder at 200 maybe, unless somebody else bid 200 first.
I think you're right.
I think, Chris, it's you. You're backup bidder 200. So you know what to do. All your info right there. Your backup bidder. Nice job, guys. All right, George is grabbing the next lot. And as she does, she's saying, I have a bad man.
The next lot is the rest of the party beads.
Oh my, more party beads. Here we go. Remember last week? Wait, hold a second. You're trying to say you didn't sell all my party beads in the auction last week? She didn't even sell all my items last week for the competition. She did not sell all my items in the competition. She cheated.
Oh, I didn't cheat.
She cheated. She didn't even sell all my items in the competition. I can't work like this. I cannot work like this. You cheated. You knowingly cheated.
You still won.
I won even with you cheating.
There's pretty much every color that you can think of in this bead lot. And then if you end up getting this lot, it'll come to you in 2 different packages because these boxes will get heavy. These beads are dices, red dice. Red dice. I know dices isn't a word, but I like saying it. It's like saying deers. Do you like hiking your trails up?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Nerd alert.
What did you say? Nerd alert?
Yes.
Well, maybe I'll just nerd out a little bit more since you cheated last week.
Well, I didn't think of it as cheating because shipping would have been
She cheated.
horrendous to
She
ship
cheated.
all of it all out. Party Bead Central right here. Outback Old Tampa Bay.
I think Leanne is calling it a night.
Good night, Leanne. Should I keep going?
What do you want to do?
Oh, there's a rosary in here. Someone threw the rosary in here.
All right, so it's safe to say this is just a whole hails of
You're
a lot
gonna
of
get like
beads.
30 to 40 pounds of party beads.
Basically, you're getting a whole lot of beads. George is guessing 30 to 40 pounds of party beads. If you want to go hit up Mardi Gras, you're going to have a good time. So, there's a lot. And that's half of what she had in the box. She hasn't pulled it all out of the box yet.
There's more in the box.
Okay. That being said, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You literally only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Here we go with the beads. Here we go with the beads. Yes, vast majority of these are plastic beads. Plastic beads, and there is a bunch. Picker's Paradise is in at 25. We got Sherilyn at 30. 30. Now, Anita's in at 45. 45. El Ferret is in at 60. 60 is high bid right now with El Ferret. 60 is high bid right now with El Ferret. 60 is high bid with free shipping. That's free shipping. El Ferret. Ian's number one mom is now high bidder at 75. This is with free shipping here in the United States. 75 is high bid right now. Ian's number one mom. $75 high bid right now. Ian's number one mom. 75 high bid, free shipping with about 15 seconds to go. JK says this should be the cheating beads lot. The cheating beads lot. Felicia is now at 77. El Ferret is now at 80. 80 is the high bid now. El Ferret is in at 80. 80 is the high bid. Ian's number one mom came back at 80 as well. Sherilyn came in at 80. Sherilyn came in at 80. Sherilyn would be high bidder right now at 80 because she had the first bid in at 80. And sold! Sold to Sherilyn. High bidder right there. So Sherilyn Demott, you are a high bidder. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount at 80. You had the first bid in at 80. And you're going to say, this is the cheater bead lot. Okay? And you're going to send that right there to George, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Backup bidder. Oh, lots of snipes missed there. Backup bidder was El Ferret at 80. And backup to the backup bidder was Ian's number one mom at 80. So if you guys want to send emails as well, that'll be great. Yep, it was Sherlina. However you pronounce it, she definitely got it. Yep, $80. She was first one at 80.
Okay. All right, next lot is the second chance lot.
Second chance, which means the person did not pay the first time, and you guys were so hot for this lot last time. This is the military lot with the Army walking stick.
Yes.
We couldn't believe that they didn't pay. And then backup bidder didn't respond. We couldn't believe it because everybody wanted this so bad. So here you go.
So
you get another chance at it tonight.
This was the walking stick, walking cane that says United States Army.
Still didn't get it in focus.
My camera is weird at a weird angle. Hold on.
Could it also be used as a magic wand?
There you go.
Who is that ruggedly handsome guy with his hiked up shorts in the background?
So there's the cane. And then it came with United We Stand dog tag. I've added some stuff since last time. It comes with a little flag.
Oh, you got more in it now?
Yeah. Because some of this stuff was from Leanne's brothers.
Oh, nice.
Here's just a bunch of military straps. And then some military accessories.
That looks cool.
Some more military accessory type things.
Now we know Leanne's dad served. We know Leanne's grandpa served. I don't remember if her brother Ronnie did or not. And then some of these items, especially the walking stick, I think the jacket came from the drug dealer who's in jail.
This is a large.
Where we got the couches.
A large coat. And then I can't remember which unit this one came from.
Yeah, Avery said, I'm shocked he didn't pay for his unit. He was so emphatic about it. And we were shocked too. We were like, all right, this is so weird because everybody wanted this. This is the walking stick. Everybody wanted the walking stick.
Here's another camo jacket. I don't see a size on it, but it looks like it could be a large. No size on it. But that's it.
That's the military lot.
Yeah.
All right. George says that's it. That's the military lot. Remember, everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. $25 starting bid. That's with free shipping here in the United States. This is your second chance. If you missed out the first time, this is your second chance to attempt to get it this time. $25 starting bid, free shipping in the United States. Got to bid fast, got to bid furious. Let's go. 1 minute to win it. Here we go. This is the military lot. Military lot right here. We got Michelle Vickers is in at 100. Brendan Mitchell's in at 125. 125 is high bid right now. We got Jeff Culver is in at 200. 200 is high bid. NASCAR Brian JB is in at 250. 250 is the high bid right now. We got bids going everywhere. 255 for Brendan Mitchell right now. 255 is the high bid right now with Brendan Mitchell. 255. Brendan Mitchell has high bid with 30 seconds left to go. $255. Brendan Mitchell, that's with free shipping. Civil Wheels came in at 210, but Brendan Mitchell's still high bidder at 255. 255. 20 seconds to go. NASCAR Brian JB is now at 277. 277 is the high bid right now. 277 is high bid. Tangent came in at 260. 277 is the high bid. 277 is the high bid. And Los Angeles, we don't take $5,000 bids. 275. NASCAR fan JB is still high bidder at 277. 277 is still the high bid right now. NASCAR fan JB is still high bidder at 277. Sold! Oh, Frank just missed your snipe at 300. NASCAR fan JB, your high bidder. NASCAR fan JB, your high bidder at 277. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount at 277, and you're going to say it was the military lot. Backup bidder was and George is just telling me who it was at 275. Who was it?
Lori Hayes.
It was Lori Hayes at 275, George said. Lori Hayes at 275. Nice. NASCAR fan JB is going, yeah! Nice job. All right, that was the military lot, which there'll be more military, that's for sure. With all the storage units that auctions that we're going to this week,
Who the hell knows
what we're gonna find? Yeah, who the hell knows? And we're trying to focus on live auctions. So we are not big fans of online storage unit auctions. We're big fans of live auctions. And our special secret guest who flew into Florida today will be going to some auctions as well. Gonna have a ton of fun. It looks like George has another lot.
This is an assorted kitchen lot.
Assorted kitchen is what she's calling it.
Yeah.
Assorted kitchen.
I was going to throw in something special that I'm not going to show at the auction with this lot once it's time to package. But here's an apron.
Guess she's throwing in something special.
Here's an apron.
There's going to be a secret something special in there. Does the secret something special have a dollar amount of what it might be worth?
Here's another apron. It could be priceless to some. Here's another apron.
If I wanted to buy it, how much would it be worth?
It could be priceless. Here's another apron.
True that. I'll give you that.
Here's a blue apron. Here's an old world cutlery. So you get the sharpener, the knife, and the poker. Most of this is from Leanne's unit.
Yeah,
right?
it's from Leanne's unit. Yep, some super cool stuff in there.
Some vintage bottle openers. This is some type of chopper, like a vintage chopper. Some cooking thermometers.
Debbie says, "Do you have Christmas lots?" Yep, George is building all kinds of Christmas lots for you
There's
guys
some
too.
coasters.
All kinds of cool stuff.
Some more vintage bottle openers. There's one of those lemon or citrus presses.
Some of this
It's a
stuff is
capsule
old
bottle.
school. It's cool.
This is probably a peeler.
I had friends in Kenton, Ohio, and they bought an old barn. They
Probably like a
converted.
garlic press.
That's what it is. They converted the entire old barn into a home. It's the coolest thing in the world. And they had antiques everywhere. It was like literally walking into a museum. This
There's a
kind of
vintage
stuff would
ice
be
cube.
everywhere.
Ice cube tray.
Ron
Another
says,
vintage ice
any
cube tray.
Halloween coming up? There will be Nightmare Before Christmas coming up soon. Not tonight, but that lot has started for sure.
Yes. Or if I don't find enough Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, it may be a free giveaway. Made in Italy, a pewter cup.
We're on the pewter right now.
This is another type of press.
I have one of those as a decoration in my kitchen in Ohio, don't I?
I don't know. I'm too short. I can't see up that high. There's some rolling pins.
Did you know that there are people that collect nothing but rolling pins?
Yes. I do know that. Another rolling pin. This one's a heavy rolling pin. I feel like it's made out of marble. It's so
marble.
heavy.
It's marble. Oh, it's marble. You know.
Here's a brownie divider maker. This looks new. Hasn't been used. But you can make more than just brownie in it. You could do Rice Krispie treats, like cheesecake bars.
You could do oranges. You could do purplies.
Here's some decorative pieces that you can throw up wherever. There's some pineapple engraving on the top. And a ball jar. It's got that green tint. And then the last thing in this unit is...
Those are coasters. Aren't those like
silver plate, maybe silver plated.
or
These look
pewter?
new.
It might be pewter.
It says
might be-
classic silver collection.
Bear Kitty says Rice Krispie treats. Now I'm hungry.
Me too. All right, that's the end of the kitchen lot, assorted kitchen lot.
Assorted kitchen lot. $25 starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States for this assorted kitchen lot. Lots of cool stuff here. No pun intended on the lot. Everything is as is.
Yeah, this thing is really cool. Talk about a beating stick.
Everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have, you know it, 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Assorted kitchen lot. The assorted kitchen lot. Taking bids right now. Here we go. Michelle Vickers is in at 100. Sally Severance is in at 100 as well. 100 is a high bid right now. 100 is a high bid right now.
Baby.
Randy Nail is at 285. Randy, confirm your bid. Randy, confirm your bid. Rosie's Random Treasures is at 150. 150 is high bid right now. Rosie's Random Treasures is in at 150. 150 is high bid right now. 150 is a high bid right now with Rosie. Got Bunny came in at 107. And Lucinda is now at 175. 175 for this Lucinda right now. Mela came in at 160. Lucinda's in at 175. Lucinda's in at 175. High bid right now. Lucinda is a high bid right now. 175. That's with free shipping. With 9, 8. Laura Duke is now at 200. Laura Duke is now in at 200. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. Randy's now at 285. Randy's now at 285. He has confirmed. Randy's at 285. He has confirmed. Confirmed. Laura's at 200. Randy's at 285. And the anticipation is killing me. Michelle's at 301. Michelle Vickers oh my goodness, Michelle Vickers just got a snipe in at 301. Wow. Wow, Michelle. Nice job, Michelle. You just got that snipe in. Michelle, you are a high bidder. High bidder, Michelle. Michelle, you're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid at 301, and you're going to say it's the assorted kitchen lot. You're going to send it to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Randy, you are backup bidder at 285. You're going to send all the same information, and you're going to send it right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Wow, Michelle just literally got that snipe in.
Make sure you are in live chat and not top chat.
And nobody can hear you. The microphone's so far away. So just a reminder from George, make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. And also, if you are lagging, refresh. And if you don't know how to refresh, Google it. Somebody will let you know. You'll figure it out pretty quick. All right, George has another lot coming. Oh, this is a fishing lot.
Yeah, here's an assorted fishing lot.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. If anybody wanted something from that lot, feel free to share your email with the high bidder. And if they want to sell, they can sell. And if they don't, that's up to them. I'm going to give George full screen. Here we go.
It comes with these cups with little fishies in them.
Robin Brown, you are on the live. Welcome to the live with What the Hales.
So you get four cups with little fishies on the inside. Here's some squid jigs. Here's a bunch of random hooks in a medicine bottle. Looks like some waders, some hooks.
Skyler Goff says first time in the live chat. He's on November 2019 on our past videos.
Nice.
He's working through the videos pretty good.
Pumpkin scented worms.
That sounds delicious.
Here's some fishing line.
Deborah Neely is from Memphis. Nice. Robin Parker is from Newark, Ohio. I know Newark well.
Looks like there's some corks down there.
Robert says,
grub.
Jeremy, we've lived with George for so long, we can already hear her in our head without a microphone.
All right. Did this come from Leanne's unit too?
Well, I don't even remember.
Here's just like a bunch of assorted fishing stuff.
All of those fishing poles, though, that you guys saw in the video,
Yeah.
Leanne, she said, hey, take them all. All of those fishing poles we brought home today.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove the reels and it'll be easier to ship and just do a reel lot.
Things are about to get real.
What do you think?
I don't know. No clue.
This is nicely organized with all the different compartments of fishing stuff.
Robert Reed is from Hawaii watching on Facebook.
Oh.
Randy Wall says, am I on yet? Randy, you are on, even though you're on Facebook. For bidding, you've got to be on our YouTube page.
Yeah. So you can definitely watch. You can watch the auction from Facebook, but if you want to bid, if you see something you want to bid on, you have to hop on YouTube to bid into the live chat. And then it also comes with these books, Find Fish Anywhere, Anytime. Let's see if there's a date on here.
Stacy64 said, Jeremy, did you hear that Uncle Vic's burned
91.
down? No, I did not hear that, Stacy. Wow.
What burnt down?
Uncle Vic's.
What's Uncle Vic's?
I'll tell you later. And Right
Freshwater
Path 77 is from
Secrets.
Springfield, Illinois.
Mastering Largemouth Bass. And then the Bass Fisherman's Bible. We went to the fishing pier today, and an 8-year-old caught his first hammerhead shark.
Baby hammerhead. 8-year-old caught a baby hammerhead shark. Really cool.
1980.
David Lee says, do you need a license to auction online like this? David, if you're going to auction other people's stuff, yes. If you own it, no. You need to consult your state laws.
All right, that's it.
All right. So, David, if you're auctioning off your own stuff, you own it. You don't need a license. But you need to consult your state laws. Make sure. Double check. All right. That being said, this is the fishing lot. $25 starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States. And everything is as is. No returns. And obviously no guarantees. Some really cool stuff here. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You don't want this fish to get away from you. You only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Here we go on the fishing lot. Fishing lot. We are on. Austin Dingo is in at $50. Jonah Norman came in at 25. Avery Kitchens at 50 as well. 55 with Brendan Mitchell. 55 is the high bid right now. 55 with Brendan Mitchell is the high bid. 55 with Brendan. Now it's the Pony 44K is 60. Pony Man 44K is at 60. Austin Dingo came back in at 70. 75. Hey, got what you want. Is now at 75. Brendan Mitchell's now at Avery Kitchens is at 125. 125 is the high bid right now. 125 is the high bid right now. Bear Kitty's now at 126. Bear Kitty is at 126. 126 is the high bid right now. 126 is the high bid right now. That's with free shipping. Free shipping. And Silver Wheel says, you mean you can't guarantee that we'll actually catch a fish? Unfortunately, we can't guarantee that. Bear Kitty is still high bidder at 126 with free shipping. Bear Kitty's high bidder right now. Bear Kitty's high bidder 126 free shipping. Now Brendan Mitchell's in at 127. 127. Brendan Mitchell's now at 127. Let's see, going once, going twice. Sold to Brendan Mitchell. Nice job. Brendan Mitchell, you are high bidder. Brendan, you're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your high bid amount of 127, and you're going to say it's the fishing lot right there. So Brendan, high bidder 127, go ahead and send that over there. Once George gets all that information from you, she's going to send you out an invoice. Once you get the invoice, you can pay the invoice a million different ways. And then she's going to get that all shipped out to you. Backup bidder is Bear Kitty. George just told me it's Bear Kitty. I said backup bidder. She said Bear Kitty. So Bear Kitty, your backup bidder at 126. You can send all the same information right there. She's going to grab another lot. This woman is not stopping. She literally said to me before we went live, she's like, let's not do an auction.
I said I'm debating if I want to do an auction.
And here she is, one after another after another. Ooh, religious lot, Bible lot. Here we go. Here we go. It's your show, Giorgio.
Where did we find this cross? It's really cool.
Was that in the jailed drug dealers unit?
Or
I don't
the
remember.
minister, maybe?
I don't remember. We find so much stuff, it's hard to remember where any of it comes from. Hard to remember that one.
New Testament. This is a small Bible. New Testament. Here's a candle. Looks like it's only been lit once.
I think that's a baptism candle. That's my guess. Baptism candle. JX Hank said that was found in an odd place. I don't remember. These guys might remember. Oh, they said it's the drug dealer's unit.
It was?
It was the drug dealer's unit.
I don't remember finding that.
The funny thing is the viewers remember what video items were from, whereas we can't remember because
we handle so much.
We handle so much, and we see 100 times more stuff from a unit than they get to see on camera.
There's a clock. Here's a large print Bible. This one was cool because it says U.S. veteran on it, and we've never seen that before.
And that was from the drug dealer's unit as well.
Yes, that was extra large print. This is giant print. And then last Bible. This one looks really old. This one has 1962.
How old were you in 62?
My mom was born in 62. All right, and that's it.
Mama Rose was born in 62.
Yes. And then 20 years later, I was born in 82.
Which just proves every rose has a George. Yeah, yeah. Just like every cowboy has a sad, sad song. Every rose has a thorn. A George. All right, religious lot. $25 starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States. Everything is as is. Every catch is just $5. Do you have an email address that you don't use for business stuff? I was wondering about any coins. The only email address that we use is for business.
Yes.
And if it's a question, if anybody contacts us about something we've already answered in a video, it gets ignored. We get thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of requests. We read it all, but we cannot respond humanly to everything. All right. So that being said, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, and
for the religious lot.
Everything is as is. You only get 1 minute to win it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Rosie wants to know what denomination. Not sure what you're asking, Rosie.
Yeah.
As far as the religious lot, what denomination? I think it's a whole bunch of everything. We don't know what denomination the churches were with the people who were in it. All right, Mitchell Lady's in at $50. Sally Severance is at $100. Melba's in at $75. Jake Paul's in at $125. $125 is the high bid right now. $125 on the religious spot, and that is with free shipping. This lady came in at $110. $125 with Albert Moore as well. Now, Albert Moore, Jake Paul's at $130. $130. Rosie's random. Treacher's at $150. And Civil Wheel says it's a King James version. If it says KJV, it is a King James version. Jake Paul's in at $160. $160 is the high bid now. Joanne Klein said denomination is Christian. Jake Paul's at $160. $160. Albert confirmed is at $170. Albert is at $170. I'm pretty sure that's $170 from Albert. pretty sure it's 170. It is. It's a 170. High bidder right now to Albert Moore is 170. High bid right now with free shipping is 170. And we've got sold. Albert Moore 170.
Woo.
Albert Moore 170. Nice job, Albert. All right, Albert. You know exactly what to do. Albert. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount for 170, and you're going to say it's a religious lot right over there. So a lot of times when people find out I went to Bible college, or I used to preach and I used to teach in Christian universities and colleges, they always used to ask, "What religion are you?" And really, what they wanted to know is what denomination I was. So religion is Christian. And then denomination would be type of church that you go to, which could be a stretch from Baptist to non-denominational to, you go on and on and on, to Methodist, to Free Methodist, to Free Will Methodist, to, I mean, there's so many, you can't even keep up with it. And my answer to everybody was, when they would ask what religion, and really what I knew what they meant is what denomination, my answer was always the same. I'm a biblicist. If the Bible says it, I believe it. That's all that matters. That is what I am. All right, Albert Moore, you are the high bidder. Go ahead and send your information. Don't know who the backup bidder was, but we can find that out. I think Rosie is asking what denomination maybe we are. But if you want to know my denomination, I was born and raised Baptist, General Association of Regular Baptist Churches. And I do not consider myself a General Association of Regular Baptist Churches. I consider myself a biblicist. If the Bible says it, I believe it. So a lot of people would go, well, you're non-denominational. I just go, no, if the Bible says it, I believe it. I'm a Christian. And if the Bible says it, I believe it. And then George grew up Coptic Christian.
Coptic Orthodox.
Coptic Orthodox. I was just corrected.
All right. That's it.
That's it?
Now it's time for the free lots.
Now it's time for a nap. What are you talking about?
A nappy nap?
It's time for a nap. Oh, you got to put your free lot in the... Yeah. Whoops, I screwed up. Then now I got to add you back.
Well, I don't have to. I can sit down and...
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
All right, it's free lot time.
This was Jeremy's idea to do these as a free lot. In honor of our adoption, we found a ton of little oink oinks. This one, you shake this one, you shake this one up and he oinks. Or you can get the little oink oink that says pie.
Amy says, what's a free lot? Amy, every week we give free stuff away if you are the first to answer a trivia question right. And the trivia question is based off of the videos for the week. So, yes, we did find these pigs and we thought this is so appropriate. Okay, I thought this is so appropriate. In honor of our adoption this week with Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast have been awesome, and
they're adjusting nicely.
They're like me and George. George is the grumpy one, and I'm the one that just lays over and plays dead, like those ones right there. All right. Let's get you back in here. Okay, so our free items always come from a trivia question based on the least viewed, typically, not always, based on the least viewed video of the week.
You're right.
And this week it was the haunted storage unit.
Right.
Where the lights just kept going off while we were loading and unloading and going through the unit. And we were having a ton of fun with Leanne.
We were guessing that it was her brother.
Jokingly, obviously. We were just having fun.
Because the lights coincidentally would always go off when we were talking about him or going through his stuff.
Which the lights obviously go off because they're on a timer. So that being said,
a little coincidental, don't you think?
Some of you have already been rewatching that. Rosie just sent $5. Raised Roman Catholic. I'm now like you guys, but I'm now like you guys, but I feel like every king changed the Bible. All right, so they would have it translated. So the King James, that would be a translation. So they would go back to the original Hebrew, the original Greek, and go, let's translate it into the way that we speak today. Do you think anybody else will do another translation anytime soon?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. George just predicted it. There's going to be another translation
There
soon.
could possibly be.
We should have the whole George version.
That's why I like listening to Pastor Nick, because he translates the Bible in a way that I could understand, and he makes it easy to follow. Versus the priest.
She says she can't follow me.
Versus the priest that I grew up listening to, like it's just completely hard to follow him, and a lot of other pastors, and make it very hard to
Game said
follow.
Leanne ran down that hall. She did. All right, so here's the question. We got to dig into Leanne's family life, and that was so cool because so often we're literally putting pieces of a puzzle
together based on paperwork that we find, items that we find in the unit.
And
Leanne
here she
just stood with us the whole way.
She's like, well, that's this, and this is that, and that is that, and this is why this and this, and we had the whole story. It was so cool.
It was a lot of fun.
It was literally so cool. It was so cool for Leanne to actually restorage the love. We feel like Liz Barnes, she actually started it with her mom, right? And
Liz,
here in Florida,
Liz Barnes could be a trendsetter.
And then now Leanne has donated 2 units. We've actually had some people even reach out and say, hey, I've included What the Hales in my will because of your Restore the Love project. And if that's something that you intend on doing, we want you to know that what we're doing is we're taking those funds and we're using that for future Restore the Love projects. So the goal and the thrust and the heartbeat of the channel is to do more Restore the Love projects. The rest, again, is just, it's entertainment to get us to that point. So again, the more you watch from the beginning to the end, the more it enables us to be able to do those things. And we love to be able to do those things. So that video with Leanne, we learned something very, very specific. For example, when I went to school, I went to Midview High School in Grafton, Ohio. I was a 1995 graduate. I was a Midview Midi. I want to know, what was Leanne? She graduated. What was Leanne? She was a Gainesville what? What was she? A Gainesville what? We learned it in the video. They were Gainesville what? 2 answers will be acceptable. 2 answers will be acceptable. A Gainesville what? What is the answer? Oh, I gotta stop it.
Yeah, you've got still have left.
How much time left?
Time left on the timer. You've got 30 seconds to put your
Gators
answer in the chat.
How many answers are you?
25 seconds.
How many answers are you taking tonight?
3 lucky.
You're taking 3. I have to find 3 lucky answers.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So if you're the first to answer, first 3 to answer correctly, you win a pig in honor of our adoption.
Ivan just sent $4.99. You're both so awesome and all that you do. Love you guys from Hawaii. Thank you so much, Ivan.
Appreciate it. 5
4
seconds left.
3.
Keep putting your
2,
answers in the chat.
1.
And
look at all these people saying Gators. Do you think they're saying Gators because Gainesville is the capital of Gators in Florida? There's more Gators in all of Gainesville than anywhere else in Florida.
Their team, the Florida Gators.
Could be the Florida Gators. You know, Gatorade did come from there.
Yeah.
The answer, though, is what, George?
The answer is
Gator. Nope.
It's definitely not Gator.
It's not. It's Hurricane. Penny Cole, you have the first right answer. So Penny Cole, you're going to send all your info, your name and your address to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Penny, you got the first answer, the Hurricanes. Flippin' Adventures. Of course you got it right. You know you're What the Hales. You got the second one.
She knows her stuff.
Deborah Lum, you got the third one correct. Nice job, Deborah. Deborah, you got the third one.
Nice job, ladies.
The Hurricane.
Yes. Penny Cole, you get dibs on whichever pig you want. There's the babe, there's pig, and then there's the little shaky one. Now,
they would go by the Hurricanes or the Canes for short as well. They would go by Hurricanes or the Canes for short. Woo! What a night.
Oh, what a night.
And we've got such a awesome week planned ahead. It's going to be a ton of fun.
We have a busy week planned ahead of us. And I will actually, what I'll do is I'll send PayPal invoices right after we go live. That way I get it right out of the way. because we have to be at Robbie's by 10 tomorrow, which means we got to get on the road by 8:30. 8:15-ish, the latest.
8.
So yeah, hopefully you guys had fun hanging out with us. We go live every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we typically have our auction from 10 p.m. until midnight, or we get done sooner. Do you have any closing words you'd like to share, Mister?
Yes, it's like this. It goes like this. Twinkle, twinkle.
Jeremy usually likes to end the live
Twinkle little
with a
star,
lullaby to put you guys to sleep.
How I wonder.
It's
So Amy wants to know, is
11:54
Robbie
p.m.
married? Yes.
Here in Florida.
What you are. Up above.
Are you tired?
I'm exhausted, but
Yeah.
I was up at 6 a.m.
A lot of people notice it.
The world's so high. These 3-hour live streams are way too much for me. Like a
They're way too much for you,
diamond.
but you love
Yeah, well,
hanging out with
I
our
don't
viewers.
get to nap all day like you do. In
When
the
did I nap
sky,
last? Oh my gosh, now he's making up stuff.
Twinkle,
When's the last time I took a nap?
twinkle little star.
I don't nap. That's why you can't answer it.
How I wonder what you are.
We'll see you guys next Sunday and videos in between. Thank you to everyone that's still watching and had fun hanging out with us. Special thank you to all of our awesome moderators, and a special thank you to everyone that sent us super chat donation. We love you all. Say good night.
Good night.